This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 FM and iTalk1067.com. Also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Octopus Car Wash, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Little Bluebird Studios, Comfort Fit Dentures, Aliberto's, and Summit Regional Medical Center. And now, Sholo Ford presents high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
And welcome to Round Valley High School, where we are in the Dome, getting ready to kick off here between the visiting Snowflake Lobos and the home team, the Round Valley Elk. Should be a great matchup here tonight in the 3A East. Alongside you here on the broadcast, myself, Abe Bodden, and Mike Colwell. We're excited to be here with you tonight as we've got a great football game lined up between the top two teams in the 3A East. Currently sitting in first place are the visiting Lobos, Round Valley in second place, strictly due to power points, where Snowflake sits in third place in the state. Round Valley currently sits at the number 5 spot. And they are the only other undefeated team besides Valley Christian in the 3A football ranks. So, you know, the Round Valley team as well as the fans are excited to get a crack here at Snowflake and increase that ranking of theirs. So, Mike, good to have you with us. We're excited for a good game tonight, aren't we?
It's exciting that two good teams, two talented teams, two well-coached teams. That's what the season's about. So, yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, no, we're excited for this. Well, we'll jump right into it with our Ace Hardware keys to the game. Remember, anytime, day or night, Ace Hardware is your one-place stop for all of your key needs. 24/7 locksmith. The next time you're locked out of your car, just need a key replaced any time of the day or night. Any night of the week, call Ace Hardware, your helpful place with 3 locations in Pine Top, Overguard, and Sholo. We'll start off with the visiting Lobos. As you see there on your screen, number 10, Caden Cantrell, the senior quarterback for the Lobos, averaging 171 yards per game through the air, has 21 touchdowns on the year to go along with 4 interceptions. And Cantrell has been the unquestioned leader of this Lobos offense. He does an incredible job at each and every game. He has a great ability to go run the football as well, so keep an eye on that as he'll try to get this offense going against the stout Elk defense. Moving along, we've got Camden Brimhall, the running back for the Lobos, number 7. He's averaging 77.9 yards per game, has 10 touchdowns on the year, and just one of those incredibly shifty backs, isn't he, Mike? He really can make guys miss. He's got good speed, does a great job in the run game.
Yeah, typical Snowflake running back, quick, strong, can turn on a dime, and then it can accelerate. So, yeah.
Well, he leads that rushing attack for the Lobos. You'll see a little bit of Rhett Wingard also tonight in that second position. We'll move over to the wide receivers. Noah Baum, number 18, averaging just over 80 yards per game, has 11 touchdowns on the year, and he's really their big game changer type of performer. We saw him against Payson go 75 yards on the first play of the game. He does a great job as well making guys miss.
Yeah, he's an incredible athlete, and he's been doing this is his 3rd year where he's really producing. And I mean, I've watched him play basketball. He's an incredible basketball player, so he's just a gifted athlete, and he's tough to stop. Yeah,
no doubt about it. We'll move on over to the home Elk now as you see them getting lined up here, getting ready for the flag ceremony. Riker Marble, the sophomore quarterback, first year as a starter. He's led his team to an undefeated season thus far, number 5 ranking in the state. Not bad for a sophomore.
And he's another athletic, like in the same mold of Noah Baum, maybe not as big, but I've watched him grow up, and he was an outstanding wrestler. He's an outstanding basketball player. He's a baseball player, so he's well-rounded. He's just inexperienced, but you can see him getting better every week. Every time we do the Round Valley game, he's getting better. So.
Yeah, he does a great job. Well, we will get this back on the other side as we're going to take a break now as we get ready to honor our nation here with the Pledge of Allegiance. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Hungry for a win? Your stomach is always a winner at Aliberto's. Open daily 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., Aliberto's is the best place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner to satisfy your hunger for real fresh Mexican food. With locations in Shola, Wagon Wheel, Pine Top, Taylor, Heber, Eager, and Holbrook, they're ready to satisfy your hunger and help your stomach feel like a winner. Aliberto's. Rio.
And welcome back to the Dome here in Round Valley. What a shot there by our camera crew as we see the Elk take the field. Friday night football, this is what it's all about when it comes to 3A East football, isn't it, Mike? These two teams, they've been atop the last couple of years. Going to be another great night tonight.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I was even talking to Greg Chavez, Sr., the ref, and he's really looking forward to a close game. He said he hasn't had a game that didn't have a running clock. So I don't think we're going to have a running clock this game.
Yeah, that would be a shocker.
Yeah.
We would not expect that tonight. We'll keep going with our Ace Hardware keys to the game as we did not get a chance to speak about probably the most dynamic player out there on the field tonight. That's number 1 for the Elk, Seth Wiltbank. He's sort of the every-all-down type of back, catches balls out of the backfield, receives the ball, plays great defense. He's just sort of the do-everything for the Elk, isn't he?
Yeah, he's what the offense
revolves around. Yep.
Revolves around, and with the injury to Jovan Ortiz, he's kind of taken more of a downfield receiver role and mold. But yeah, he's definitely someone that Snowflake's going to have to key on, and then they will.
Well, and I've spoken to some of those Snowflake coaches during the week. That is their number 1 focus is stopping Seth Wilbank. And you see there on your screen also, keep an eye on big defensive end, Keanu Clark. He's a straight run stopper. Camden Brimhall's going to have his hands full if he's going to make it through that line, and if he doesn't, it's going to be because of big number 77, Keanu Clark.
Yeah, he's a beast, and so he's another hard-working kid that works hard in the offseason. So.
Well, and that's sort of the MO of these Elk players, isn't it? They do not give an inch when it comes to effort, and that's always fun to watch. So that just a reminder, that's your Ace Hardware keys to the game tonight. Anytime you need a 24-hour, 7-day locksmith, Ace Hardware is your place in Pine Top, Overguard, and Sholo. So we'll take it down here to the referees as we get set for the coin toss. Looks like Round Valley won the toss, and they will defer to Snowflake. Doesn't look like maybe our ref mic is going right now. Let's take a listen here. Yeah, still not operating is our ref mic, so we'll apologize. We'll try to use smoke signals from down there. We'll go 19th century here, Mike, and see what we can figure out. So Snowflake will go to receive, and that'll give the Elk the ball to start the second half. And here we go. You can hear the fans getting excited here as we get set for kickoff. And as a reminder, this kickoff is brought to you by Northland Pioneer College. When it comes time to kick off your college education, choose a college with the lowest tuition in Arizona. And, Mike, what do you expect to see from Snowflake as they come out here to receive the ball? What would you expect to see out of them to get going here and get some momentum early?
Well, Snowflake's such a well-balanced team, so it's kind of hard to predict what they're going to do, and that's what makes them so tough to stop is they can run and they can pass. So I think they're going to try to establish the line of scrimmage. You know, and I think, you know, Snowflake has where the real advantage for Snowflake over the Elks is depth, right? And so they have very few, if any, kids that go both ways. So I expect them to just go ahead and try to pound it, wear out Round Valley, and see if they can, you know, establish that and the ground game and kind of wear Round Valley out.
Well, and that is what we've seen out of Snowflake, right? We've just seen that they're just coming after you constantly, whether it's with Camden Brimhall out of the backfield running, Noah Baum on the edge receiving the ball, Cantrell throwing and running. You know, there's a lot of great athletes out there. But that, you know, last year you sort of felt that was the case again too. You thought Snowflake was going to come in here and just sort of wear Round Valley out, but man, they did not. Round Valley went toe for toe with them and ended up winning that game, going away a little bit, right?
Right,
14 points or so, if I'm remembering right.
Yeah, and that was the only game that Snowflake lost, so I'm sure they have that on their mind. And like you talked about earlier, they were talking about keen on Seth. Well, Seth Wiltbank was a big part of that victory last year, so he had a big game.
Well, you mentioned it a bit too, Mike. They're going to be missing Javon Ortiz tonight, or the Elk, and that I remember him last year being a big part of that win as well. So, well, back to receive is that's Camden Brimhall, number 7 for the Lobos. He takes it up the middle of the field, has a little bit of room. Brought down by Trayson Merrill, number 10, out to the 35. Good return there by Camden Brimhall. And there starts the game. Snowflake, as we mentioned, will get the ball first. Caden Cantrell trotting out onto the field to lead his offense down the field.
Round Valley's, we've seen a couple Round Valley games, and they've struggled a little bit on special teams. And so, that was a good return by Brimhall and a good, maybe a touchdown-saving tackle by Trayson Merrill.
And here we go. There, Snowflake lined up in the shotgun. Brimhall flanked to the right of Cantrell. Cantrell calls for it, rolls right, looking to pass. Nothing there. Pressured by number 23 for the Elk. He sacks him for a 10-yard loss.
That looks like Brett Jordan.
Brett Jordan on the sack.
Yeah, it looked like Snowflake was trying to hit Noah Baum deep, and of course Round Valley knows how dangerous Noah Baum is, and so they've got one of their best DBs on there, Rowdy Rivera, and so they saw that coming, and that was a great job.
Well, good scouting there by the Elk, because that's how Snowflake opened up the game against Payson 2 weeks ago. Cantrell once again in the shotgun, pitches out to Brimhall. He's got a block on the edge, able to run through one tackler, gets up to around the 34-yard line. They'll gain back almost all the yardage lost, as they will have third and about 12, so Camden Brimhall on the run.
Looks like Nico Pena was the man on the tackle. Good job of Seth Whitlock.
Cantrell rolls to his right on the snap, looking to pass. He's got a man open there. There's McCray. He's able to haul it in for the catch. Is Davin McCray. See him coming up slowly. That's a big pass play for the Lobos on 3rd and 12. They're able to get clear out to the Elks 45. So pass play there by Cantrell on a 25-yard strike.
Again, Nico Pena on the coverage there, and that's another place they're going to miss. Jovan Ortiz is a great DB. Not only was a great receiver.
And that's a comfort fit denture first down as Lobos look to get into rhythm here. Cantrell from the shotgun once again pitches left to Brimhall. He's got a little bit of a lane. Upended near the, that's about the 37.
Looks like Nico Pena again, and you don't want your DBs making all the tackles.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Mike. And that Brimhall comes up hobbling a little bit as Pena went a little low. Trips to the right are the Lobos. Cantrell in the shotgun. Looking to pass here. He's under pressure again. He's going to have to get rid of it. He does, and it's going to be picked off.
Nico Pena. Oh, he dropped it.
Oh, looked like the ball kicked out. We'll see on the replay here, but man, I think that looked like he had it there. Cantrell just sort of throwing the ball up. Good effort there by Pena again. Pena,
yeah, Nico Pena. He's been on 4 consecutive plays, so
all over the field tonight.
Yeah,
isn't he?
He's great. So nice pressure by Jaden Cisco for the round that's coming up the middle.
And I think that'll be something to look for too, right, Mike? The pressure that each team's able to get on the opposing quarterback. Once again, Cantrell in the shotgun, looks to run it himself. He's got a blocker out in front, pushing his way through. Good hard-fought yards, still on his feet. Refs finally blow it dead, and he's brought down at the 34-yard line of the Elk.
Well, you mentioned Kiana Clark in the keys to the game, and he was taking on 2 blockers and held his ground. And there still was a pretty decent gain, but
and
he's
that
pretty stout.
Yeah, and that will be a first down, Comfort Fit Denture first down for the Lobos as they cross over the 35-yard line. Cantrell in the shotgun pitches right to Brimhall. Tracy Merrill right there, Johnny on the spot.
Yeah, that was a great job of Tracy Merrill holding the leverage and turning Brimhall up inside, and he was able to hold the edge but then also make the tackle. Great play by Tracy Merrill.
Yeah, we've seen that out of him this year. He does a good job from that defensive end position. That'll be a loss of about 6 on the play there. So 2nd down and 16. They're calling it 15 on the scoreboard. Cantrell once again in the shotgun, sends Christensen in motion. Cantrell looking to pass, looking for his receiver. He's got Tyler Clare out there. He tries to go to him. Ball overshoots him. Once again, almost picked off by Pena again out there.
Pena, yeah.
I keep on calling pineapple in Spanish, not Pena. So
he's been pretty active this game.
Yeah, to say the least, right?
It almost looked like a replay of the previous play.
Now this will be a 3rd and long. Lobos sitting at about their 37. Getting the instructions here from the sideline as Coach Trevor Reddick, the offensive coordinator for the Lobos, calling in the plays. You would imagine here if the Lobos can pick up something, maybe a field goal, Mike, maybe even a attempted 4th down. We'll see what they do.
They definitely have a good kicker.
Trying to go to bomb is Cantrell, and pass falls incomplete.
Again, Jaden Cisco in there with the pressure.
And he's been in that backfield all night so far, and that will bring the punting unit out as Sam Crockett trots out onto the field.
Looks like he's got his – he's going to attempt that field goal.
They're going to try the field goal here, Mike. Wow, okay. Yeah. Well –
great conditions to do it, so let's see.
Yeah, no wind, and Sam did hit from 50 during pre-games from what I was told. So here comes Crockett on for the field goal. Be about a 52-yarder. Snap, getting down. They are able to draw the Elks offside. So that will give them an additional 5 yards, and we'll see if maybe that was Snowflake's plan, was just try to draw them off. Yeah. We'll see if they still leave Crockett out there for the attempt.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arnold.
That'll put it at 4th and 10. Ball will be spotted at the 32, so we're looking at probably about a 47-yard field goal now at this point. Easton Butler on the hold. Calls for the snap. Ball's down. Crockett up with the field goal. It looks like it's going to fall short. It does. Might have even been tipped a little bit there at the line, so Lobos are turned away. That will send us to break. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Yeah, I don't either.
Now we're back live here with you at the Dome. Round Valley takes over at their 25. Marble hands off to Wilbank. Wilbank off the left side. Met there by a host of Lobo tacklers. Looks like first there might have been big number 78, Tony Martinez. And let's get our field correspondent, Ron Everingham, here, as he's got some information for us down on the field.
I just wanted to mention, guys, when you look at the roster size of Round Valley compared to Snowflake right now, Snowflake over here on the sidelines has their whole offense basically huddled up, going over plays, looking at things. And I got to wonder how many Round Valley players are going both ways tonight.
Yeah, good point, Ron. No doubt about it. And that is something to keep an eye on. Well, Elks will fake to Wilbank. Marble off to the right. He's met there by a few tacklers for the Lobos. As Rhett Wangert's there on the tackle along with big number 75. And that is for the Lobos, 75
Tony Munoz.
Tony Munoz. There's Tony Munoz. And Clayton Smith was in on the tackle on the last play. He's number 78. I got those two mixed up. So
Well, they're both big kids, both good-looking kids, tall, but both have some weight on them. So,
well, now we'll put it at third and about 13 here for the Elk. They're in the shotgun. Wiltbank flank to the left of Marble. Marble calls for the snap. Clean snap, looks to swing it out to Wiltbank. Got a little bit of space, got a good block. He's able to get through the tackle, but is slipped up just shy of the first down. It will be a fourth down play. Lance Christensen a little slow to get up for the Lobos.
That was a good job by Lance Christensen keeping contained and turning Seth up, and there was a great job by Tracy Merrill trying to get a block downfield. Who knows if Seth wouldn't have slipped, he may have picked up that first down.
Yeah, he sort of made it through that initial wave and then slipped up. Round Valley to punt.
Snowflake had a hard time getting a player off the field, so they're
forced to use a timeout. We'll take it with them as this is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Hebron. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Well, welcome back to Round Valley, where so far we've seen both teams struggle a bit offensively, Mike. Probably a little bit of nerves out there on the field.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they've both been facing third and long, so it's just going to be interesting what Ron brought up is how long Round Valley can sustain. Snowflake's got a fresh defense out there, so it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And Round Valley back to punt. We've got Lance Christensen back for the Lobos as well as Camden Brimhall. Looks like it's angling to Brimhall. He fields it at about the 48, 49-yard line of the Lobos. Brought down immediately there by the Elk.
Looks like Stockton Brown and, again, Nico Pena. But Stockton Brown really was the first man there and did a great job of holding up and letting him receive the ball, and then there's good patience on Stockton's.
Yeah, good coverage. And did you say that was Marble on the kick too?
Marble was the punter,
okay,
yeah.
All right.
So he's another kid that just has to do it all.
Yeah. All right, well, Lobos come out for their second possession. They were able to have a few plays through the air that went for good yardage, got them into Elk territory, but were turned away by the Elk defense. Once again, Cantrell in the shotgun. Hands off to Brimhall. He goes up the middle. He's got a little bit of a hole, able to keep his feet. That'll be a Comfort Denture first down as he's able to get pretty much exactly 10 yards as it takes him out to the 45-yard line of the Elk.
It looks like Snowflake's coming out and trying to spread out the Elks, but then run it up inside. It's a good strategy.
Well, Round Valley doesn't give up much, it looks like, on that interior line, Mike. We've seen Snowflake really dominate the trenches, especially offensively at this point of the season. But the Elk, we know they're going to be up for the task. Cantrell once again in the shotgun. He looks to his left, come back right to Noah Baum on the screen. Noah's able to slip a tackle. It breaks another one going down the sideline. Good spin move. Able to get out to the 23-yard line or so of the Elk, as that's Noah Baum on about a 22-yard reception. Just what the Lobos need to get their offense going.
Yeah, that's a good example of what a great athlete Noah Baum is. He made 2 or 3 Elks miss, and he's a dangerous player when he gets the ball in his hands.
Cantrell once again in the shotgun, hands off to Rhett Wangert, his first carry of the night. Number 5 goes up for a hard 5 yards as he gets out to about the 17-yard line. That'll bring up second and about 5 or 6.
Looks like Kiana Clark on the tackle.
Once again, one of those Ace Hardware keys to the game that we talked about. Big Kiana Clark there. Rhett Wenger once again in the running back position here with Cantrell. Tyler Clare comes onto the field, shifts Noah Baum over to the right side of the formation as you have 3 wide receivers to the right of Cantrell. Rhett Wenger off to his left. Once again, Cantrell in the shotgun, looks to take the snap from center. Sends Brimhall in motion. We've got a flag. Going to have a false start penalty, it looks like. False start on the Lobos. I'll push them back 5. So scoreboard hard at 2nd and 6. So it will go to 2nd and 11 here from about the 23-yard line of the Elk. Cantrell looking to get instructions from the sideline. Gets the play in. Rhett Wenger lined up to the right now of Cantrell. Once again, trips to the right. Cantrell rolls to his right, looking for a pass. He's got Noah Baum, middle of the field. Baum out of about the 5-yard line is tripped up by the Elk as he's into the red zone. Go the Lobos.
Yeah, that was a great design by Snowflake. They had all the motion going out to the outside, and then Noah Baum snuck back inside and just kind of sat in the zone. Great design on that play.
And we'll call that a 16-yard reception as Noah Baum now has 38 yards on this drive. Cantrell with another completion. He's 3 of 6 at this point. Cantrell in the shotgun. That's also a Comfort Fit Dentures first down. Cantrell hands off to Brimhall. He's got a lane up the middle. It's going to be a touchdown, Lobos. Brimhall right up the middle has had lots of room. Great blocking up there by the big guys for the Lobos, and that'll put them up 6-0 here with 4:48 to go in the first quarter.
No, you can look at the Round Valley Elks, and they're already tired, and it's just tough to go up against a 2-platoon team, and so that you definitely is going to play a factor in this game.
Now bring on Crockett for the extra point as he missed earlier on a 47-yard field goal. Snap down, kick up, kick is good. And that will put the Lobos up 7-0 with 4:48 to go here in the first quarter. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk106.7.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Well, now will bring us back here to the Dome in Round Valley where the Lobos have taken an early first quarter lead, 7-0. Crockett set to kick off. Back to receive the kick is Rowdy Rivera, number 24, and number 7.
Looks like Seth Wiltbank. That's a 1.
Is 1, excuse me, yes. Seth Wiltbank off to the left, Rivera off to the right. Thought it was a 7 out there.
It looks like a 7 from here.
I was about ready to give old Gage Baker his first playing time of the night.
Good thing I got my glasses on.
Yeah. That'll be Rivera receives the ball. He's looking to go up the left side of the field. Got a little bit of room. He's got the sideline. That will put him out to the 30-yard line. As good return there by Rivera. Looked like tackle by Garrett Flake for the Lobos, number 1.
Yeah, that could have been a touchdown-saving tackle also.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Rivera's got some speed. Look to see him probably here offensively too for the Elk.
You definitely are going to look to.
They need to get him going, right?
Yeah, he's going to have a good game for them to be successful.
Now put the Elk on the 31-yard line as Marble is in the shotgun, flanked to his right is Seth Wiltbank. Trips over here to the near side of the field. Lobos once again in their 4-down lineman set as well. Marble takes a snap, looking left, throws out to the area for Rivera.
You called it. They're going to have to look for route. It's interesting that Round Valley almost went to the same formation as Snowflake did and spread it out. And they had a little bit different approach and they tried to throw, but.
Well, that will put them at 2nd and 10. That ball just got away from Marble. It looked like there a bit, Mike, as he was looking for Rivera.
Yeah, definitely. Just look a little nerves right there.
Probably to be expected out of the sophomore QB is, once again, he's in the shotgun. We have Wiltbank off to his left. He sends him in motion. Marble lone in the backfield, takes a snap, looking downfield. He's got 88 over here on the near side. Makes a good move, makes one man miss. But there's Jace LeSueur. Johnny on the spot to make up for the missed tackle there by the Lobos.
Yeah, it looks like Elmer on the reception.
Yeah, Elmer almost breaks loose there as he makes a good move. And
good tackle by LeSueur, and there's another example of just there's a kid that probably could play both ways, and he's just focusing on the defensive side.
Yeah, Jace, a very talented athlete for sure. He's our starting shortstop on the baseball team. Great kid, love coaching him. But once again, Round Valley finds himself in a 3rd down situation, this time only 2 yards to gain for the first down. Marble in the shotgun. Hands off to Wiltbank. Never mind, he keeps it. He's able to get 3, 4, 5 yards here. He picks up the Comfort Fit Dentures first down. Brought down by LeSueur there on the tackle. Good good decision by Marble there to keep the ball.
Yeah, he knew. You know, Snowflake's going to be keying on Seth, so that may be an effective play to try to take the pressure off of Wiltbank.
Well, you're right, Mike. I think that could be there most of the night if he's able to pull that ball out. And, if he can go for 4 or 5, that'll be a big relief for the Elk. Find them again once at 1st and 10 on the 42. We've got 3:23 left to go in the first quarter. Marble in the shotgun. Score 7-0 Lobos. Rivera comes in motion, hands off to Wiltbank, looking to get something. Nothing going, though, as Clayton Smith is there, along with his friends Antonio Munoz. And I believe that's maybe Jordan Mowers out there as well. No, excuse me, that's 58. Yeah, Jordan Mowers, number 58, on the tackle. So
yeah, that was a great job by Clayton Smith holding his block. He was getting blocked, but he was not getting pushed off, and was able to still engage and make the tackle. So.
Well, once again, Elk moving the wrong way on offense as they find themselves 2nd and 12 here. Clock running towards 2 minutes in the first quarter. And Marble in the shotgun, flanked to his left is Wiltbank. Takes snap, fakes to Wiltbank, looking to pass. Got a corner route out here to number 3. Good stick there by LeSueur.
It's like Stockton Brown was able to hold on.
But man, what a catch there by Stockton Brown as he was able to stay in bounds as he took a lick. And that will go for a gain of about 11. So it'll be 3rd and 1.
Yeah, I think we need to keep that in mind for the hit of the game.
Yes, no doubt about it. Yeah, that could very well be our Deemer's Glass shattering hit of the game. Remember, anytime you need a new piece of glass, call Deemer's Glass. Marble lined up in the shotgun. To his left is Seth Wiltbank. Looking to draw the Lobos offside, and they do. So that will give them a free Comfort Fit Dentures first down on the penalty. False start by the Lobos. I didn't see who jumped there, Mike. Was it one of the interior linemen?
Yeah, it was Jacob Wagner. Looked like he was the one that.
All right.
And he was right over the ball, but, he's just a little anxious and trying to make a play and got a little over-enthusiastic.
He was excited to go try to hit whoever was coming through that middle, wasn't he?
He knew they were coming his way.
Yeah. All right, Elk get the first down. They're on the 44 of the Lobos. Marble in the shotgun. Gets the snap, fakes to Wiltbank. He's got Rowdy Rivera down the field.
He held on.
It's going to be a catch by Rowdy as Brewer's in on the tackle, but great pick up there. Go the Elk as Rowdy Rivera is able to go right down the seam for a gain of about 30.
Well, Abe, you mentioned it just earlier that Rowdy Rivera is going to have a good game.
Great catch there by Rivera as we just heard from Ron Evernham on the sideline. It looked like he was bobbling that a bit. He's able to stay with it. That puts the Elk here in business with a minute to go, about 1st and 10 on the 14 of the Lobos. Marble in the shotgun. Marble looking to take snap, sends Rivera in motion. Fakes the give to Rivera. Well, never mind, he does give it to Rivera. Lobos push him out of bounds.
It's like Chase LeSueur again, and it's tough to run outside on these Snowflake Lobo. They're so fast and quick.
Yeah, we've seen that all year out of them, Mike, for sure.
But, it looks like it's kind of tough to run up the middle on them, too.
Yeah.
So I would not want to be the offensive coordinator trying to figure out how to get by these guys.
It's tough sledding against the Lobos for sure. I think the opponents that have scored the most was Valley Christian when they got beat in the early part in the first game of the season. Yeah. But their defense has been pretty stout all year. We're at a minute to go. 2nd and 12 are the Elk. Tracy Merrill goes in motion, fakes the give to Marble, swings it out to Rivera. There on the tackle is Caden Brewer, number 12 for the Lobos. Trying to get the ball once again to Rivera. That's been successful so far this drive, but that one goes for minus yardage.
Yeah, that looks like. Maybe they're trying to set something up there because Caden Brewer came up really fast, and we'll see if they come back something to counter that.
Well, and that's where we've seen the Elk be successful this season is, they do mix things up pretty well, right? They do have some playmakers out there, as we've talked about. We haven't seen Wiltbank get a pass as of yet that I can remember, so, maybe something here, maybe get him on a wheel route coming out of the backfield as we kick under 20 seconds to go. Looks like we're going to get a timeout by the Elk. They're going to talk this over. We'll take a break with them. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com.
I got this. Don't take time out of your busy day. Let Mountain Mobile Auto Glass come to you. All our technicians are certified by the National Auto Glass Safety Council. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass will give you $50 cash, free movie passes, and free dinner.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
We're back out here with you in Round Valley as the Elk are looking to put the answer to the Lobos' first quarter score on the board here as they stand at about the 18-yard line on a third down play, big third down play. They call a timeout. Coach Baca wanted to talk it over, make sure they get the right play call in here. If nothing more than to get a first down, you know they definitely do not want to settle for a field goal. They would love to get this thing in and tie the game. Looks like they're going to go no backs in the backfield with Marble. He'll be in an empty backfield as he looks to get the shotgun snap. Snap comes. Marble looking right. Chased down by Clayton Smith. Almost brought down. There's going to be a flag on the play. Marble goes to his right. Pushed out of bounds there. Met by number 24, Brimhall. Excuse me, that's Braden Lewis on the tackle.
Looks like a holding on the Round Valley Elks. I thought it might have been a face mask, but they've got Round Valley with a hold.
Yeah, it looked like when Clayton Smith came in, he might have gotten some of that face mask, right? But they do get a hold. So that will march the Round Valley Elk back even further. Lobos will accept that penalty, it looks like. So they'll mark it off. That will put them on about the 29-yard line, it looks like. So third down and forever.
Yeah,
my vision doesn't even go that far. 6 seconds to go here. Round Valley probably just looking for some positive yardage at this point to be able to kick a field goal.
Yeah, it's been a good drive, but I'm sure they would like to get some points out of this.
Is Kevin Flores their kicker, Mike? That's what the roster says.
He has been. He had an injury last week, but I don't know if he's actually Marble kicked last week, but we'll see if Flores is healed up.
Well, that will put them, as we said, at the 29. We're going to get another timeout by Round Valley. We'll take it with them again. There's 5 seconds to go here in the first quarter. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 1067 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Shola Ford.
Thank you.
That's right. Not only do they sell it, Shola Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Shola Ford has the best deal. Shola Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholaFord.com.
Well, thank you for sticking around here with us. We're nearing the end of the first quarter as Round Valley finds himself in a third, and I can't even count it off, and they don't have it up on the scoreboard either, but they need to get to the 5-yard line. They're currently on the 34, so you do the math.
Well, I'd like to help you out on that, but that may not be one of my
neither one of us passed high school algebra, so
yeah.
We'll just say it's forever long. Marble in the shotgun.
I did the fourth time, but not
okay.
Not the first time. I think they may have been, wanting me out of there.
There you go. We do get an offsides penalty against the Lobos, so that will help out a bit. That'll put the Elk up on their 29-yard line now. Third down. Marble once again in an empty backfield. Wide receivers and the tight end all around. Wilbank comes over. He fakes to Wilbank, gives it to him. Wilbank looking to pass the ball. He's got a wide receiver down there. Oh, and it's tipped away at the last minute by Rhett Wenger.
Looking for Nico Pena.
Nico Pena, the every-all, do-everything type of player, almost comes up with that. Rhett Wenger was able to adjust right at the last minute. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter. Lobos up 7-0. Stick around with us for the second quarter action. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Hungry for a win? Your stomach is always a winner at Aliberto's. Open daily 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., Aliberto's is the best place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner to satisfy your hunger for real fresh Mexican food. With locations in Shola, Wagon Wheel, Pine Top, Taylor, Heber, Eager, and Holbrook, they're ready to satisfy your hunger and help your stomach feel like a winner. Aliberto's, real, fresh Mexican food.
Well, we're back now with second quarter action. Lobos leading the Round Valley Elks 7-0. Looks like we will have a field goal attempt, though, from Kevin Flores, number 14, as he's back this week doing the kicking duties for the Elk. This will be about a 46-yard attempt or so, as the ball spotted on the 34-yard line. Snap down, Flores with the kick. It's going to be wide right, and that will leave the Elk wanting points as they put together a pretty good drive there, had their chances. They found themselves down to about the 14-yard line, then a few penalties were costly for them, Mike.
Yeah, it looked like, they had a good drive going, and then that holding penalty really set them back. And they had a hard time overcoming that.
Yeah, and that's going to be the story. They've got to capitalize on those opportunities when they get them tonight, as the Lobos offense does not quit, as we've mentioned before, just playmakers all over that side of the ball.
Yeah, I think Snowflake's, their offense is high-powered, and they're hard to stop. They're going to score, and so Round Valley's going to have to, try to match that.
Well, we'll see what they bring out here on their third possession of the game. Cantrell, flanked to his left is Camden Brimhall. Cantrell in the shotgun. Three wide receivers to the left. Hands off to Brimhall. Brimhall fights hard for a few yards. Maybe picks up 1 or 2 on the give.
Looks like Trayson Merrill and Morgan Arona combined on that tackle.
And that will be Brimhall's 4th carry of the game. Once again, Cantrell in the shotgun. Looking to pass this time. He's got Brimhall out on the swing route. There's Camden going upfield. Good tackle out there by number 1, Seth Wilbank, for the Elk.
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking at the scores of Snowflake, and again, the math problem comes in there, but it looks like they're averaging about 50 points a game, probably 45, but they are a high-powered offense. So,
yeah, we've seen them just put some on some teams for sure. And that will put them at a 3rd and 1 here. Cantrell calls his own number. He's got a few blockers out in front. He'll pick up the Comfort Fit Denture first down before he's pushed out of bounds there. Looked like, was that Pena again on the tackle?
Nico Pena again. That's probably his 5th or 6th tackle.
Yeah, if we were keeping track of that, it would be. He's been all over the field tonight.
And again, he's a safety, so that's not a good sign.
Yeah, and that's Cantrell's 2nd rush attempt, as he now has about 6 yards rushing on the game, as he picks up about 5 there. Cantrell looking to pass, looking left, pump fakes, going for Davin McCray, but ball sails wide. Diving attempt by McCray goes without not, and that will bring up a 2nd and 10 here for the Lobos.
That's the first time that Snowflake dropped back to pass it, that Cantrell had a lot of time to throw. He was not pressured at all.
Yeah, good call there, Mike. You're exactly right. We've seen a lot of those Elk defensive linemen wreaking havoc in the backfield. Cantrell in the shotgun, looks to take the snap, hands off to Brimhall, patiently waiting, but then is met by 2 or 3 Elk there. Trayson Merrill, one of them on the hit.
Yeah, and looked like Clark, the other end, came in there to put a nice hit on there.
Yeah, they saw Brimhall dancing around there and started licking their chops, didn't they? They wanted to go lay the wood, and that they did. We're kicking under 10 minutes here in the second quarter. Cantrell sprints out to his left, looking to pass. Nothing there. Elk are trying to bring him down. He's going to throw the ball to Brimhall.
They called him down.
They're going to call him down before he could get the ball off.
I'd like to see a replay on that. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, that's I'm surprised they blew the whistle there. That did seem a little quick, but Brimhall has some grass in front of him, too.
Yeah,
that could have worked out potentially for the Lobos.
I definitely think that would have worked out in their favor.
But nonetheless, the ball bounces the Elk way right there, and that will bring up a punting situation as it is 4th and a country mile again. We're
that math problem keeps coming up.
Yeah, I really should have paid attention in 5th grade. Yeah. Sam Crockett back to punt. He gets away a good kick.
Nice
it's going to angle to the left of Rivera. Rivera picks it up, makes a move. Coming back left side, he's got Rhett Wenger in front of him. Wenger is able to bring him down at about the 50-yard line of the at midfield. So that'll bring up the 3rd possession now for Round Valley, and they've got their best starting field position of the evening.
Yeah, that was a big stop by the Elk defense. They came out and stopped the Snowflake Lobos. So that was a big possession, defensive possession.
Yeah, good defense being played by the Elk. They needed that to get the ball back in their offensive hands and get some momentum going for them here. Marble will be in the shotgun. To his left is Wiltbank. Flanked out to the right is Rivera and Brown, I believe. Ball goes to Wiltbank. Wiltbank makes the first guy miss, but then there's 2 other Lobos waiting for him there. It's number 24, Braden Lewis, and number 25, Matthew Brimhall on the tackle for the Lobos. And Wiltbank trying to get going here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, you talked about earlier, key to the game that Snowflake definitely had their eye on him, and it's true to form here so far what we've seen.
I've only got him for 3 attempts even on the game, Mike. So, yeah, that's something that we need to see them do more of, as it's 2nd and 11 here for the Elk. Similar formation as you have split out Brown, Rivera, Wiltbank in the backfield with Marble. Left-handed quarterback looks to take the snap. He gets it, fakes the handoff to Marble, swings it out to the wide receiver, number 88. He's able to pick up a few.
Looks like Jordan Elmer on the reception there.
Marble completes his first pass here of the 2nd quarter for a gain of about 4. Am I right on that? There's 3 or 4. They're calling it 3rd and 8.
Abe, you keep bringing these math equations up, and
we should probably just stop, Mike.
Yeah, I think we've proved ourselves.
I'm just going to put my stat sheet down and be like, it's not worth it. Yeah. Well, Elk looking to convert here on a 3rd and long. Under 8 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Wiltbank to the left of Marble. Lobos looking to bring a blitz potentially. Marble rolls out to his left away from the blitz. Braden Lewis tracking him down. Marble for the pass. He's got a guy down there. Rhett Wenger picks it off. The free safety comes over and comes up with the big turnover for the Lobos. Read that play perfectly. Did Rhett Wenger, number 5 for the Lobos.
Yeah, that was a great job. And they're just so fast and so quick. And then Snowflake, had a lot of pressure. We had Braden Lewis on there with he called the blitz, and Marble had to throw that up when he did. But
probably no worse for wear, right?
Yeah,
it's a good punt, right?
Yeah, it's a good. It's a great punt, really.
Yeah. So. Well, and Rivera, if you saw in the replay there, Rivera was behind those guys. Just good closing speed. Once again, to your point, Mike. Just super quick are these Lobos, and Rhett Wenger's able to close that down. He's another one of our baseball players, and he is lightning fast. He's got the green light every time.
I like to see some of those guys on the track.
Yeah. Well, I don't, because they wouldn't play baseball, Mike.
I'm sure they're capable.
No doubt. Camden Brimhall, speaking of track stars, there goes Camden. He's out into about the 45-yard line, goes Camden Brimhall for a huge gain. We're going to call that about a 30-yarder. That's a Comfort Fit Denture first down run by Camden Brimhall. He's stepping through tacklers, making guys miss. Good run there for Camden.
Yeah, good thing Seth Wiltbank, made that tackle. But what a hole for him to run through, and he exploded.
And that'll be a 30-yarder for Brimhall, as that's his 2nd carry of this 2nd quarter. Wide receivers in every which direction. Cantrell fires it out quickly to Baum. Baum tries to put a move on Rowdy Rivera. He's still going. Moving those feet are Noah Baum, and he's able to pick up about 10 yards after first contact. Good run there by Noah Baum.
Yeah, I really think you're starting to see the depth that's starting to really take over for the Lobos. They've got kids playing one way, and you look over at the Round Valley side, and they got their hands on their hips.
Yeah, we're going to call that a gain of 19 as Noah Baum gets the Comfort Fit Denture first down. Cantrell once again in the shotgun. Fake pitch, calls his own number. Trayson Merrill's there to meet him, but not after a gain of about 4 or 5. Goes Cantrell on the rush. They'll bring up second, and they're going to call it 6 on the scoreboard. Ball at the 30-yard line. Cantrell, that's his 4th rush of the ball game. Once again in the shotgun formation, looking to pass this time. He's got Noah Baum down the left side. Good ball by Cantrell. It's going to be caught for a touchdown. Noah Baum, what a catch there.
And the pass. You couldn't have thrown a better pass. That was great coverage by Rowdy Rivera, but Cantrell put it right on the money.
Yeah, that was a beautiful ball there by Caden Cantrell. Hits Noah Baum. You can tell that they've worked that one throughout the offseason as those two hook up for a big touchdown score, putting the Lobos up with 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go, 13-0 with the extra point pending.
You know, that was a well-executed play on the defensive side, and then on the reception, and then the throw. Just a great play.
Yeah, Round Valley was step for step there. Snapped is mishandled. Easton Butler rolling out, looking to punch it in for 2. He's going to go. Easton Butler gets in for the 2-point conversion after the mishandled snap.
I think we got some linemen downfield.
Yeah, and we are going to have a flag on the field, so let's see what the official calls here. We'll see if we've got a ref mic at this point. I know we were working on that. You might be right, Mike. There was a whole host of Lobos about 5 yards deep into that end zone, right?
They didn't know what was going on behind them, so they were just trying.
They were looking to catch a pass. They're like, hey, it's a 2-point conversion. Give me the ball. Well, as it stands right now, it's 15.
Personal foul, face mask, black. Penalties declined. Well, 2 points, good.
Well, so that was going to go against the Elk, and penalty decline, and that will hang those 2 points still on the scoreboard due to the Lobos. They lead 15-0 here with 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the second quarter. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7, worldwide on iTalk106.7.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable. Always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
Then welcome back to the Dome, where Lobos find themselves the benefactors of 2 touchdowns in the first 2 quarters. They're up 15-0. Sam Crockett set to kick off here. As a reminder, when it comes time for you to kick off your college education, call Northland Pioneer College. Lowest tuition in the state of Arizona. The kick angles over to Seth Wilbank. He fields it around the 5. Takes off up the middle. He's got a few blockers out in front of him. Makes a man miss here at the 30. Goes out to about the 33-yard line, and that's where the Elk will start this drive.
Looks like Braden Frost is the man on the tackle.
Well, good tackle there by Frost, as it looked like maybe Wilbank had put a move on him, was going to get the edge, but Frost able to recover.
It's going to be a big drive for Round Valley, but they do get the ball in the second half, but it'd be nice for them to get some points on the board.
Yeah, you get the feeling at this point, Mike, they need that to sort of get their mojo back, get their offensive rhythm going. Well, Marble is in the shotgun once again. Looks to run it to the right. He's got a room. Good move by Marble. Met there by Rhett Wenger, but not until after he picks up a gain of about 10. Marble's going to remember that one.
Yeah, and I think we need to remember that for the Deemers. Put that in the running.
Yeah, you can see it right there on the replay. Rhett Wenger just lays into Marble there, but that will be about a gain of 9. There goes Marble. I thought maybe he had enough for the first down, but it will be 2nd and 1 at about the 48-yard line. Lobos getting some players off the field as they make a defensive lineman switch. Marble has Wilbank to his right. 5 yards deep in the shotgun. Sends Rivera in motion. Looking to run right. Nothing there as he's met by Matthew Brimhall in the backfield for a loss of about 3.
Yeah, that's pretty tough to try to run wide on the Lobos, and they did a good job of stringing that out, which is what you're supposed to do on the option. So.
Well, you sort of felt like Marble hesitated just a bit on that play, right?
Yeah.
He wasn't sure if he wanted to pitch it to Wilbank, who he had, or keep that ball, and protecting the ribs again as well, right? So That will move the Round Valley Elk back as they continually find themselves in third down situations. They'll call this one 3rd and 4 from the 40. Wiltbank in the backfield with Marble, flanked out here. We've got 3 wide receivers near side. Maybe look for Rivera on a play here. Marble calls for the snap. Gets the ball. We're going to have a penalty, delay a game. And that will be a delay of game on the Elk, and penalties once again hurting them, Mike.
Yeah, they can't afford to have any penalties because they're, it's just setting them back and more yards. They're having a hard time as it is. And so that just makes it doubly tough.
Well, it's through all levels of football, right? When you don't play clean with turnovers, you have penalties. Man, you're constantly fighting an uphill battle. Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you're making millions of dollars in the NFL or playing 3A East football. So
it's pretty tough to overcome.
Marble gets the shotgun, sends Wilbank in motion. He's looking right, steps up. He's got a little bit of green. Hit as he throws it. It's going to be picked off by Brimhall. Brimhall coming left side. Gives a stiff arm. He might go. He's got the sideline. He's got the end zone. Touchdown, Matthew Brimhall. On the pick 6 are the Lobos. What a turn of events there for the Snowflake Lobos as they're able to punch it in, go up 21-0 here with 4 minutes in the second quarter.
Well, Gabe, you were just saying, turnovers, mistakes, penalties are hard to overcome, and that's just that's a dagger right there.
Well, Marble, for all intents and purposes, he, as you see him looking downfield there, he had a man, but he's hit. I missed who he was hit by, but falls right into Matthew Brimhall's hands, and he does the rest as he takes it 30 yards for the pick 6. Crockett hits the field goal, and that's going to put the Lobos up 22-0. And that was Braden Lewis on the hit as we get on the replay there. So Lobos 22-0 here, 4 minutes to go. We'll be back on the other side of this. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk106.7.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Welcome back here where the Lobos find themselves up 22-0, just over 4 minutes to go in the first half. Round Valley back to receive the kick are Rowdy Rivera and Seth Wilbank. They could use a spark plug here.
Yeah, they need something to go well for them.
All the momentum on the Lobos side. Goes Sam to kick the ball off. Looked like the ball fell right off the tee, so that'll be a re-kick here for the Lobos. As Crockett went to kick it. I guess the wind blew it.
Yeah, they do have the doors open.
Yeah, so we got a big gust right down the corridor there by the ambulance and blew it off the tee.
A little crosswind there.
I know when I miss a golf shot, that's what I blame it on, right, Mike?
Yeah.
The wind blew it. All right, so Crockett will re-tee it. Looks to kick off again to Rivera and Wiltbank as they are standing at their 5-yard line. Sam with the kick, angling over in between both players. It will go for a touchback. So out to the 25-yard line go the Elk, and on their 5th possession of the game here, they've had 2 interceptions now on their last 2 possessions, Mike, and they're going to need to figure something out. I really feel like it's Wiltbank time at this point. You've got to see if you can establish that run game to get the Lobos off kilter here.
Yeah, if nothing else to, take some time off the clock and keep the Snowflake Lobos offense off the field. And Seth, he's their key, so give him an opportunity to see what he can do.
Yep, Wiltbank in the backfield with Marble. Looking right side, you've got Tracy Merrill, the big tight end, for a gain of about 7. Good ball there by Marble as Tracy Merrill just runs a little hitch out there. And Marble able to find him for about a 7-yard gain.
Yeah, it looked like Lance Richardson came in and took his knees out and did a good job of stopping Tracy from getting any further yardage.
4th passing attempt for Marble here in the second quarter. He's in an empty backfield, flanked by wide receivers on each side. Marble goes for another quick pass to Wilbank. That's going to be a first down. Goes Seth Wilbank across the 35 to about the 36-yard line. And that will be a gain of about 9 there on the quick pass play to Wilbank.
Yeah, that's a good adjustment by the Round Valley Elks. They had 2 long passes intercepted. Now they're just going to the short game. So good adjustment by the coaching staff.
And Lobo's still giving a fair amount of room too, so maybe keep doing that, right? Marble once again an empty set. They do go with a quick little slant.
Nico Pena.
Out to Nico Pena, where he's brought down by Braden Lewis and Rhett Wingert. But that'll be another Comfort Fit Denture first down. Gain of about 11 on that play between Pena and Marble.
Great adjustment by the Round Valley Elks, and their, Brad Buckler, the head coach, is also the offensive coordinator. So.
Well, this is exactly what the doctor ordered here for the Elk as clock ticks to about 3 minutes here in the second quarter. Marble once again in an empty backfield looking to pass the ball. He does quickly over to Rivera.
Oh, nice.
Rivera bobbles it. He's able to bring it in, though, met by a host of Lobo defenders. First there is number 21, Dustin Newby. And that will be a gain of 4 on 4 straight pass completions for Marble.
Now, I noticed Snowflake starting to creep up on these patterns, and so it'll be interesting to see if Round Valley adjusts to that and maybe a hitch and go.
I would expect to see Rivera on something like that, right? We've seen him get behind a few guys at this point, and we'll see what we end up with. Once again, Marble in a empty back formation. Takes the snap, drops back, looking right, goes middle of the field. He's got Rivera. Rivera makes the catch. Out to the 20-yard line. He's still on his feet. Goes into the 20. Red zone territory. Goal to Round Valley Elk. As they make it out to the 18-yard line, that's going to be a completion of 32 yards. Rowdy Rivera coming up big with another 30-plus yard reception.
Well, we were just talking about the hitch and go, and obviously Round Valley's coaching staff saw the same thing.
Now we're going to get a timeout on the field. I did not see who called it, but Snowflake does go with the timeout. We're going to go with them as this is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 1067 worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Show Low Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Show Low Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Show Low Ford has the best deal. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Well, and as we come back here, you see a good view there of Coach Baca with his offense, and they have figured a few things out here as they've gone from the 25-yard line now to the Lobos 19-yard line, putting together a drive. Riker Marble 6 for 8 here in the second quarter. After throwing 2 picks in the quarter, he's now gone 6 for 6. And once again, now he's flanked by Wilbank in the backfield. Riker Marble looking to take the snap, drops back. Good pressure by the Lobos. Here they come. And brings him down as Braden Lewis on the sack, blitzing off that outside linebacker position.
Yeah, that was great pressure by the Snowflake Lobo, and Riker looked like he didn't have anybody. That may have been a coverage sack because he wanted to throw, but just couldn't step up and do that.
Well, and that's sort of how you counteract what they've been doing, right? Playing tight coverage and then bringing some blitzes. And that's exactly what the Lobos did right there as they brought Braden Lewis off. You saw in the replay there, he just comes from the backside of Riker Marble. Once again, they empty the backfield. This is where they found their success. Riker Marble standing at his 30, flanked on by receivers on each side. Quick swing out to Brown, and he's met there by Jace LeSueur. Gives Brown the business as he makes a good stick there on number 3, his opposition on the other side. And you see there on the replay, just a good form tackle there by Jace.
Yeah, that's his 3rd or 4th good hit. He's definitely going to find the ball carrier, and he's going to make him know that he's there.
Well, and after an explosive drive down the field, Lobos are trying to turn the Round Valley Elk back here as they find themselves in a 3rd and 19 situation on the 26. They have to get out to about the 9-yard line. Wilbank goes in motion. Riker Marble swings over to his left. He's going left. It's going to be picked off by Caden Brewer. Caden Brewer's got the sideline. He's got one man to beat as Marble. He cuts back inside. Makes another move, makes another guy miss. He's going to go to the house for the touchdown. Another pick six. We do have a flag out on the field, so it's probably going to come back, but Caden Brewer comes up with a big interception.
You know, you got to credit the Snowflake coaching staff for adjusting and made adjustments that they had almost a bend but don't break, and they toughened up in the red zone.
Well, that will negate the touchdown. But once again, turnovers hurting the Elk as that's the third interception of this second quarter thrown by Marble. And you said it, Mike. Good adjustment there after the timeout. The Lobo coaches had seen enough, and they decided to call a timeout and were able to force 3 incompletions and get a pick. So march back do the Lobos, but they will have the ball here with 20 seconds to go in the first half. We'll see if they try to be aggressive or not. My guess would be that they keep the ball on the ground and are content taking a 22-0 lead into the half. But we'll see.
I'm going to predict they're going to go up to Noah Baum and see what they can get.
I guess it is a rivalry game, right?
Yeah, I think they're pretty confident in their offense, and I'd be surprised if they sit on the ball here.
Well, by my calculations, they have 2 timeouts left, or excuse me, 1 timeout left. I believe they've called 2 at this point.
So I know Round Valley's taken 2. And
I believe Snowflake has as well. I'm almost positive I remember 2. So, yeah, maybe look something middle of the field here to get Sam Crockett in range for a field goal. Cantrell takes the shotgun snap. He is looking to pass. There's a flag down. Cantrell looks to throw. It's as he's being sacked by Trace and Merrill.
Oh.
We've got a lot of laundry out there on the field. And
that's a late. Yeah, I think that is.
We're going to get a.
It came from the sideline, so it looks like that may be a coach or a player that said something.
We'll sort this out here as we try to tune down into Greg Chavez, our referee.
Holding. Offense. 10-yard. Replay the down.
Okay, so just a holding call is all we have. They didn't give us an explanation on the other.
That sure was a late flag.
I could have thought it would have been a personal foul type of situation, right, Mike? Well, regardless, with 21 seconds to go here, it will be 1st and 25 here for the Lobos. Cantrell in the shotgun formation, flanked out, 3 wide receivers to his left. Drop play to Brimhall. Brimhall's got some room. Speedy little back is going to take it upfield. He's going to pick up about 20 yards as he takes it out to the 35.
It's a great play call by the Lobos.
Yeah, that draw play has been successful for them throughout the year. We're going to get a timeout, Snowflake. We'll take it with them here right before the half. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
And we are back here in Round Valley as we've got 12 seconds to go in the second half. Lobos just got a 20-yard run by Camden Brimhall, takes them out to the 35-yard line. 12 seconds to go. They did put a little bit of time back up on the clock, so maybe time for 2 plays here, Mike.
Yeah, definitely. And you said they have one timeout left?
I believe now they don't have any. I think they had one. So
that math equation just keeps wreaking havoc.
Although the scoreboard is saying that they have 2 left, but I really feel like I remember them calling 2 timeouts. But I guess we'll see.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Referee did just announce that they're out of timeouts. Round Valley does have 1.
So you're improving on the math and memory. My memory and math is worse than my math skills.
Well, with our crutches, we'll make it through the rest of the game. Caden Cantrell back to throw. He's looking to heave it deep. Oh, he's got a man wide open, number 20. There's Lance Christensen. He makes Wilbank miss. He's inside the 5. Touchdown, Christensen.
With no time.
And that expires the first half as it is a 65-yard bomb for Cantrell to number 20, Lance Christensen, right down the middle of the field. No Round Valley Elks went with him, and he was wide open. Made a guy miss. You see the replay here. Cantrell just heaves it. Good pass downfield as he threw that ball roughly 45 yards. Lance Christensen makes Wilbank miss, and he takes it the rest of the way to the house for the touchdown. Puts Lobos up 28-0.
Again, you saw, not much pressure. What pressure he did have, Cantrell stepped up and made a nice throw.
He'll now bring Crockett on for the extra point. Last attempt, bad snap, but this time it's a good one. Crockett goes up, and field goal's going to be called good. And that's how we'll finish the first half. 29-0 are the Lobos over the Round Valley Elk as we take it into halftime. Stick around with us as we have your stats and scores on the halftime report. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk106.7.com.
Yeah.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Hungry for a win? Your stomach is always a winner at Aliberto's. Open daily 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., Aliberto's is the best place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner to satisfy your hunger for real fresh Mexican food. With locations in Sholo, Wagon Wheel, Pine Top, Taylor, Heber, Eager, and Holbrook, they're ready to satisfy your hunger and help your stomach feel like a winner. Aliberto's, real, fresh Mexican food.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable, always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Sholo and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
I got this. Don't take time out of your busy day. Let Mountain Mobile Auto Glass come to you. All our technicians are certified by the National Auto Glass Safety Council. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass will give you $50 cash, free movie passes, and free dinner.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focused on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to support your goals and see you succeed. Visit npc.edu to see our programs. An academic advisor will get you on the right path to achieve your educational goals. Northland Pioneer College, expanding minds, transforming lives.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Well, we are at halftime here in the Dome, where Snowflake is up 29-0. Definitely a surprise for us tonight, Mike, and we're going to run through a few of our first half stats as you see a few of these highlights run through your screen there. We'll start with with the Elks first, as we have Riker Marble, 83 yards passing on 8 of 16. He does have 3 interceptions in that first half. One of them returned for a touchdown, and that's been sort of the Achilles heel thus far of the Round Valley offense. Seth Wilbank trying to get going. We have him down for 4 rushing attempts, totaling 8 yards, and that's another big surprise. Rowdy Rivera has been a good bright spot for the Round Valley Elk as they go, as he's accounted for 64 yards receiving on 4 catches. So what do you see, Mike, for Round Valley? What do you anticipate them needing to do coming up here in the second half to get that offense going? Any thoughts?
Well, I mean, it's pretty tough. One thing, I mean, obviously they got to eliminate the penalties and obviously the turnovers. They got to hold on to the ball, and then they got to play error-free because they have moved the ball. I mean, they have moved on. They've moved the ball in the Snowflake Lobos, but they just either getting away with a turnover or what usually is happening, a penalty, and then it's forced them to throw deep, and that's where Snowflake is taking advantage of that.
And to your point, that last possession was really a synopsis of the whole first half, right? They moved the ball well, but then it ended in a turnover. So we definitely need to see them clean that up in order for them to have success in the second half. Now for the Lobos, as we flip over to their score sheet, it's filled with big plays, as we talked about off air there for a bit. Caden Cantrell sitting at 7 of 14, throwing the football for 176 yards. He has completions of 25, 30, and 65 yards to go along with a few other little dump-off passes and things. But the deep ball downfield has been working for the Lobos, to say the least. Camden Brimhall turning in an impressive performance thus far as well, just off of his average, as he's got 7 carries for 61 yards. And receiving the ball is Noah Baum, leading the effort, receiving with 3 receptions for 68 yards. Lance Christensen, we saw him bring in the big touchdown there to finish the first half, a 65-yarder. That was his lone catch of the first half. And if you're the Lobos, you're in that locker room feeling real good about yourself. But once again, it's a rivalry game. If you're Coach Solomon and the rest of his staff, you've got to tell these guys you can't let up. So what do you expect to see in the second half out of the Lobos, Mike? It's easy to just say more of the same, but what do you think?
Well, I think they need to talk to their players and make sure they focus on execution. It's a cliche, but the score they need to tell them is 0-0, and then because they're gonna, this is getting close to playoff time, and they're gonna face some tough teams that are out there. They've played Valley Christian before, but you got ALA Gilbert, you got Yuma Catholic, and so they're going to just need to focus on execution, forget what the score is, and just play it one play at a time.
Yeah, well said. And at 29-0, you've got to almost pretend that it's back to a 0-0 score, right? You've got to keep that pedal on, and mistakes and not executing will allow the Round Valley Elk to get back in this ballgame. So we'll take a break here. When we come back, we'll talk about some of what Mike just talked about, how the state playoff race is shaping up, where these two teams will find themselves, and the rest of the 3A East, as we click down here, getting ready to start the second half. This is Show Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Hungry for a win? Your stomach is always a winner at Alberto's. Open daily 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., Alberto's is the best place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner to satisfy your hunger for real fresh Mexican food. With locations in Show Low, Wagon Wheel, Pine Top, Taylor, Heber, Eager, and Holbrook, they're ready to satisfy your hunger and help your stomach feel like a winner. Alberto's. Real, fresh Mexican food.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable. Always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Well, welcome back here to the Dome in Round Valley, where we find ourselves 29-0. The visiting Lobos are up here in the first half. Let's take a look here at the state playoff race a little bit, Mike. As it sits right now, Valley Christian is in the 1 seed, followed by ALA Gilbert, and then Snowflake sits in the 3 seed with Yuma Catholic in the 4 seed and the Round Valley Elks in the 5 seed. With Round Valley, if they cannot pull out anything here in the second half, we would anticipate them, probably not falling too far, because that would only give them 1 loss. As I'm looking at the rankings here, there's 6 teams with at least 1 loss currently. If Valley Christian were to win tonight as well, they would remain the only unbeaten if Round Valley could not go and pull it out tonight here. So, they're probably still hosting in that first round. Right. You would anticipate, and teams coming up here, that's never an easy task for anyone.
Yeah, definitely. They do have that to look forward to, and having that game canceled last week really hurt them because they were sitting, I believe, 2.
They were 2, yeah. They were in the 2 spot.
It's pretty tough to get penalized for that, but regardless, I think they're going to be in the top 5. So,
well, as we were speaking, there are 16 teams going. The high seed will get the home game. Is how I would imagine it goes. Maybe unless you're a region winner, if maybe you're not the high seed, maybe as a region winner you get to host a first round playoff game. But those hosting opportunities, if you don't have to travel, you don't got to get on a bus. It makes that first and second round, even into the quarterfinals, a big advantage for any team that gets to do that.
Yeah, and I think what I've heard is there's the high seed hosts the first 2 rounds.
Okay.
So I'm not certain about that, but I did hear that, and so that would be a huge advantage, for these mountain teams are going to be, Snowflake's definitely going to be in the top 4. We'll see what Round Valley, ends up. But like I said, it's unfortunate that game to no fault of their own, was canceled, and they got penalized for that.
When you have Show Low sitting right now in the 7th seed, they're currently up on Blue Ridge from what we heard reported, right? 14-3, is that what I heard in my ear?
Yeah, and so, they're going to pick up a lot of points because Blue Ridge's been successful this year. So
yeah, Blue Ridge is currently sitting in playoff position right now in the 12th seed, so that is a good win for Show Low. So, we may even see Show Low jump up a spot or 2, but Show Low and Snowflake will play next week. Round Valley finishes the year out with Winslow.
Winslow.
Is that correct? So, I would expect if Round Valley doesn't come back to win this thing, they're probably going to finish the year with just 1 loss, and that's going to put them in good position. And Snowflake, of course, they're going to control their own destiny at this point. If they go beat Show Low, they may even find themselves as high as that 2 seed potentially, with only 1 loss, and then beating a Show Low team who's in the top 10. So, these 2 teams, this game's a big one, but they've still got some more work to do in this 2021 football season. Each of these coaching staffs are anxious to get those playoffs going. So that's our conversation here at halftime, where the Lobos lead 29-0. When we come back, we will have second half action between the Snowflake Lobos and the Round Valley Elks. Stay with us here on Show Low Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk106.7.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Show Low Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Show Low Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Show Low Ford has the best deal. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at ShowLowFord.com.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focus on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to support your goals and see you succeed. Visit npc.edu to see our programs. An academic advisor will get you on the right path to achieve your educational goals. Northland Pioneer College, expanding minds, transforming lives.
I got this. Don't take time out of your busy day. Let Mountain Mobile Auto Glass come to you. All our technicians are certified by the National Auto Glass Safety Council. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass will give you $50 cash, free movie passes, and free dinner.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable, always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
Feed. Now welcome in now on YouTube as well. We are getting ready to kick off. Here are the Lobos as they're up 29-0 over the Round Valley Elk. Crockett has the ball set. He kicks it off deep to Rivera and Wiltbank. Ball gets into the end zone for a touchback. Now bring Round Valley out to their 25. And we did get a piece of news there at halftime. Not good for the Elk as they're missing big number 77, Keanu Clark.
Yeah, it sounds like he hurt his knee. Don't know the extent of the injury, but that's a huge loss.
Yeah, big loss as we highlighted him in our Ace Hardware keys to the game. And just as a reminder, that was our Northland Pioneer College kickoff. When it comes time to kick off your college education, choose the college with the lowest tuition, all of Arizona, Northland Pioneer College. Well, we talked about it at halftime here, Mike. Round Valley needs to keep that passing game going. They need to cut down on the turnovers and the penalties, and we'll see if they do just that here as they take over on the 25. Marble in the shotgun formation with Wiltbank. He'll hand it off to Wiltbank, makes a good move. He's able to get a good gain. Into the secondary goes Wiltbank of the Lobos as he picks up a gain of about 9 yards, almost a Comfort Fit Denture first down, as they'll give him a gain of 9. And that's another key right there. We need to see more of Seth Wilbank.
Yeah, and that was by far his most successful run. And maybe that's what they do. They try to run up in the middle because pretty tough to get outside of Snowflake.
Well, Snowflake does try to split DNs out. Marble looking to pass here, skips it to Rivera. Incomplete for his first attempt of the third quarter.
And he looks like he's hobbling a little bit, so he took a couple big shots. So
he did, yeah. We saw Marble take a few big hits,
but he's a tough kid.
Good hard-nosed kid, isn't he? Sophomore's played a pretty good game. I know it's hard to overlook some of those interceptions, but he has had Round Valley on the move.
Yeah, he's done a good job. It's just he's been put in some unfortunate situations by the down and distance.
Yeah. Well, he finds himself in the shotgun here with Wiltbank to his left. Goes to hand off to Seth. He does. He'll be met by the Lobos. He's going to be real close to that first down. And they'll give it to him. So that's going to be a Comfort Fit Denture first down run for Seth Wiltbank as he picks up a hard 4 yards on that play. It looks like Round Valley content to hand it off to their best playmaker and number 1, Seth Wiltbank. He'll be in the backfield again with Marble. Off to Marble's right goes Rivera. And I can't see who's split out real wide. Marble back to pass, drops back, throws off his back foot. It's going to be picked off by Jace LeSueur. I didn't see where Marble was going on that one, Mike. That was not one of his better throws.
No, he was, he was a little gun shy and didn't have the opportunity to step up.
And there is a flag on the play too, so maybe this could be negated. It could be coming back. Let's see what we get from our referee, Greg Chavez.
Holding on the offense. Penalties decline. First down, White.
Well, exactly what we talked about, not needing to have penalties and turnovers, and they had both in one play. So.
Yeah, and that will be Marble's 4th interception of the game, and that one was definitely on him. I'm not quite sure where he was going there. Sort of threw off his back foot as he was getting pressure. Well, Lobos empty the backfield here, and they'll go five receivers wide as we hustle a ball out onto the field. Waiting to get the other ball off. Here we go. Once again, Cantrell alone in the backfield. He has wide receivers on each side of him. Tyler Clare split out in the slot, along with Lance Christensen, who caught the big pass to end the first half. Cantrell starting things from around his own 41. Pump fakes, pressured. He's able to escape the pressure, finds a man downfield. That's Lance Christensen doing his best impersonation of a go-to receiver as he picks up about 21, but there is some laundry out there on the field. We'll see if it stands. And it will not, as it's going to be holding against the Lobos. We'll get the call here from the referee.
Holding, offense, 10 yards, replay the down.
Well, that negates what would have been a big 20-yard pickup by Lance Christensen. And we see the mobility of Caden Cantrell on full display on that play.
Yeah, he's a big, strong kid, and somebody had him wrapped up, but he's a tough kid to take. He's probably 210, 220.
Yeah, he's as big as they come when it comes to quarterbacks in the 3A altogether even. So Cantrell, they'll go empty backs again. He's in the shotgun, looks to throw, but he's going to be under pressure. comes up, throws to complete to Christensen. Christensen's trying to escape the tackler. Gets out to around midfield, and once again able to make something out of nothing does Cantrell and Christensen as they hook up for about a 5-yard gain there on the play.
It looks like his offensive coordinator is not too happy with Caden. And I don't know what he did. I mean, he did a great job of stepping up and avoiding the tackle.
Yeah, and I almost feel like he was meant to run that play or something. You know, he sort of took off like he was going to run and then tried to come back and throw the ball. But regardless, they pick up 5. It's going to be second 18, 19 yards. Camden Brimhall gets the give. He's able to pick up some good hard yardage, gets brought down on a big tackle there by the Round Valley Elks. That's number 9 for them.
Morgan Arona.
Oh, sorry, number 8, Morgan Arona.
You know, and you got to give credit to the Snowflake line on there. Brimhall didn't even have to. He saw no Round Valley Elks till about 8-9 yards down the field. They did a great job of getting downfield.
Yeah, Brimhall once again is able to pick up some hard-nosed yardage, and that'll bring up 3rd and 11. Cantrell in the shotgun, looking to pass the ball once again, pressured up the middle. Cantrell's got some space. He's going to be brought down.
Looks like a horse collar, maybe.
They were on that nameplate, weren't they? That could be a horse collar on the elk. We'll see what the call is. Cantrell able to scramble out and pick up a few.
That's too bad because Round Valley had to stop, and we'll see what the penalty is. But
if it is what we thought, it may end up being a automatic first down for the Lobos.
Looks like they may waive it off. They're not too sure about this. It was interesting because the ref that threw it was probably the furthest away. So
yeah, it was the white hat clear to the back, wasn't it?
Which he's doing a good job of consulting with the other guys that had a closer view. So we'll see what comes.
Well, there's the replay you see on your screen.
Yeah.
That holding offense. 10 yards, replay the down.
Well, that's way off on that one.
Okay, well.
I kind of question what kind of discussion would have to be on either. That one's.
Yeah, why all the talk about a holding call, right?
That's pretty puzzling on that one. Yeah.
Well, regardless, he'll push the Lobos to 3rd and roughly about 25 or so as they find themselves back on the wrong side of the 50. Still having conversations are the referees with the Lobo linemen. They're probably wondering what happened too there, but
I was kind of wondering myself.
Regardless, they'll. I've never seen a referee say, "Oh yeah, by the way, my bad. We'll just mark it back," right? So that play will stand. Cantrell will be in the shotgun, flank to his left is Brimhall. He drops back to pass, is pressured up the middle. They are going to not bring him down, but ball gets away. Lance Christensen makes a guy miss. He may pick up the first down. He does, and then some, as he's out past the 5-10, finally out of bounds and around the 6-yard line. Wow. What happened there?
Yeah, I don't know. That's just great effort on one. First of all, Cantrell, and then is it Christensen?
Yeah, Lance Christensen, number 20. Cantrell just sort of throws the ball up, as you see on the replay there. And just missed tackle after missed tackle by the Round Valley Elk. Wiltbank misses. Finally, Stockton Brown able to bring him down inside the 10. Lobos find themselves in business after about a 45-yard pickup there between Christensen and Cantrell. Cantrell's going to take the handoff himself. He'll go up the middle. Not much going, though, as
it's like Morgan Arona.
Morgan Arona meets the big quarterback there at the point of attack and brings him down. It'll be second down from about the 6-yard line. I'm trying to enter in some stats, so I apologize here, but we'll be back here shortly. All right, Cantrell into the shotgun. Goes again, flanked to his left are 3 wide receivers. He's going to go right, pitches off to Brimhall. Brimhall cuts back inside. He's going to be there for the touchdown. Camden Brimhall, 6 yards out, takes the pitch from Cantrell and scores another touchdown for the Lobos.
Yeah, that's great. And, that's just they almost got out athlete on those couple. That drive, Round Valley had them stopped, and it's kind of been the story of the game. They've had them stop, and then Snowflake just makes great athletic plays, and you know.
Well, I felt like there were two guys just ready to eat up Brimhall right there, and he did. He just made him miss, and once again runs for a few yards after contact and is able to punch in the touchdown. Sam Crockett on to attempt the extra point. Hold good, snap good, kick good. And that will take us to 36-0. 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Lobos up big on the Elks. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 1067, worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Hungry for a win? Your stomach is always a winner at Aliberto's. Open daily 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., Aliberto's is the best place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner to satisfy your hunger for real fresh Mexican food. With locations in Shola, Wagon Wheel, Pine Top, Taylor, Heber, Eager, and Holbrook, they're ready to satisfy your hunger and help your stomach feel like a winner. Aliberto's, real, fresh Mexican food.
And we are back with you here as we find ourselves 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Lobos score to make it 36-0. Sam Crockett set to kick off. As a reminder, the Northland Pioneer brings you every kickoff of the 3A East football season. When it comes time to kick off your college education, choose the college with the lowest tuition in all of Arizona, Northland Pioneer College. Wiltbank able to take the ball out. He's got a line up the middle. He's out to the 35-yard line, goes Seth Wiltbank, and good starting field position on the return for the Round Valley Elks.
You got to credit Round Valley Elks because they've played hard. They have not shown any signs of giving up or letting up. It's just big plays by Snowflake.
Yeah, amen to that, Mike. Heads are not down. They've still got a pep in their step, and that's been the hallmark of this Round Valley squad for many years now.
Yeah, there's definitely no quitting. So credit them for coming out and playing tough.
Well, we find ourselves Marble needing to get something going here on offense. He's had 4 interceptions now. Time to take care of the ball for the young man. He hands off to Seth Wiltbank. He's going to get the edge. He's got a good, hard 3-yard run, and there's a little bit more laundry out there on the field. I do feel like maybe I saw a hold out there on the end.
Yeah, that's usually when it comes from that sideline ref. Yeah, looks like it.
And it is going to be a hold against Round Valley. Well, and you've said it, Mike. That's been sort of the disappointment of the evening for the Elks as they seem to take one step forward, a couple steps back each time, trying to get their star player going and Seth Wiltbank there, and holding call pushes them back even further now, which will take the ball out of his hands.
Well, you mentioned it earlier. Any level, it's hard to overcome penalties and turnovers, and it's holding true.
Yes. Marble lined up in shotgun. He rolls out to his right, pitches over to Wiltbank. Jace LeSueur comes up to make the tackle. He misses, but he's met there by Jordan Mowers, Lance Christensen, and Braden Lewis as all three of them meet the running back for the Elk, Seth Wiltbank. Now, good design right there. I like that play. I like trying to get Wiltbank out there on the edge a bit.
Yeah, and Marble's, he's shown all season long that he can turn a 5-yard gain into a touchdown. So.
Yep. Another one of those good athletes that Round Valley runs out there. They'll find themselves second down and about 19, 20 yards here. Marble back to pass, looks deep. He's got Brown there. It's going to be picked off by Jace LeSueur, though, as Jace turns his head and makes a great pick. Stockton Brown was there, just slightly underthrown by Marble.
We do have a flag.
Well, that will negate the interception as they rough the passer. I'm not sure if we've got a replay on that. We are going to get a replay. That's going to be on Tony Munoz. Man, he didn't try to hold up at all, did he, Mike?
No,
that's textbook roughing the passer there.
Kind of accelerated. And, on the other side, Jason Swell, we've watched him all year, and he's got what I really like about he's got a great sense of high point in the ball.
Yeah.
So you said he played baseball?
He does.
Yeah.
This is actually his first year, I believe, even playing high school football. He went to go out last year and decided not to, and Came back out for baseball, but yeah, this is first year playing football, and you see the athleticism coming out in him.
He's a natural player. I'm surprised he's only played 1 year.
Well, good look there by Marble as he finds Trayson Merrill for about a 4-yard gain. And that's where they found success in the passing game, sort of those small 4 or 5 yard hitches, right? Get Snowflake to creep up and then maybe try to hit that deep route.
Yeah, and I think you need to stay patient with that because Snowflake has proven that they're going to, if it's a 50-50 ball, they're more than likely going to come down with it.
They'll now bring up 2nd and 4. Pick up a few yards here, and you'll find yourself in 3rd and short. Lobo's in there, same 4 down linemen set. Marble back to pass, looking to go left. He pump fakes. He's got Rowdy Rivera out here. He's there for the catch. Great catch over Rhett Wingert. Wow, Rowdy Rivera, what a night he's having tonight, as that's his 5th catch, 3rd of more than 30 yards.
Yeah, and Rowdy, he's got some of the best hands I've seen at the high school level.
Yeah, look at this replay here. Rhett Wingert on good coverage, but Rowdy just goes up and catches the ball.
Yeah.
Good ball by Marble as well there as he threw that ball roughly 35 yards or so. We'll give Rowdy 40 yards on the reception.
Now let's just see if they can, punch us in.
A little bit of momentum for him here, Mike, as Marble's in the shotgun. 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Hands off to Wilbank. Wilbank's got a little bit of room, but brought down quickly by Garrett Flake, number 1. First time we've called his name tonight on the defensive side.
Yeah, great job. It looked like Seth was going to be able to break out in the open, but number 1 made a great play on that, Garrett Flake.
Yeah, you saw his speed there. I know in speaking with some of the coaches, they were super impressed with how he came into the year. I believe he's just a junior, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I can remember him from Little League, and he's always a fast kid.
Yeah, lightning fast, and playing that strong safety position opposite of Rhett Wingert out in the free safety. Marble in the shotgun. Trayson Merrill motions to the left. Marble looking that way, skips it to Stockton Brown, the intended receiver. Looked like maybe he had him, but just a little off on the throw is Riker Marble, and we've got a Lobo player down.
Looks like Dustin Newby.
It's number 21, Dustin Newby, as Mike said. That'll put us at about the 5-minute mark. 3rd down and long here for the Elk. After the big 40-yard completion to Rowdy Rivera, the Elk find themselves needing a first down here to try to throw some points up on this board. I would imagine maybe at this point 4-down territory regardless, right, Mike?
Definitely.
Probably not going to just settle for a 3-point field goal. Well, we've seen this formation be successful as Marble's alone in the backfield, split out wide are all of his wide receivers. Marble takes the snap, quickly looking to the left. He's got Wilbank there. That's going to be close to the first down. I think they're going to give it to him. Yep, he's right at the marker.
Credit Seth Wilbank, he had some courage there because he knew he was going to get hit.
Yeah, you see on the replay right here, those Lobos are closing in on him. He jumps up and is able to haul in the pass as Brewer and Wenger are there. Or excuse me, that's Garrett Flake, number 1 on the tackle again. But that'll be a Comfort Fit Denture first down for the Elks, and they're in business here just outside the 10-yard line. 1st and 10. Marble in the shotgun formation. Flank to his right is Wilbank. Fake to Wilbank. Marble keeps it. He's got some room. He's able to get inside the 10-yard line out to about maybe the 6. So gain of 4.
Looks like Flake on the tackle there.
And Garrett Flake on another tackle. And
that was a good keep because I actually thought Seth Wilbank had the ball, and he credit him with carrying out the fake.
Yeah, Marble does a good job of that. He's fooled both of us a few times now tonight. Well, they find themselves just outside the 5 here. Yeah, they're going to draw the Lobos off sides. That's going to give them a Comfort Fit Denture first down. That'll be offsides. Go the Lobos, so it'll be 1st and goal here from about the, what is that, Mike? About the 1-yard line, maybe?
Like right at the 1.
1.5, maybe at the most. 4 minutes to go. 36-0 Lobos. We're going to get a timeout, Lobos. That'll be their first of the half. Well, we'll take it with them here. 36-0, 4 minutes to go. Round Valley Elk knocking on the door for their first score of the game. This is Show Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASS.
So what should it have been half the distance to the goal line?
Yeah, if it's a penalty, right? Inside the 10?
So 20. So that's why they moved it up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it was at the 1. They went the whole, so they must have been half the distance.
Oh, and they didn't give them the first down either. Anyway, we're back live. We were just talking about, it looked like during that timeout they had moved the ball, so it is not going to be a first down. It will be 2nd and 1 from about the 3. Marble in the shotgun formation, calling out instructions over here to his wide receivers on our side. He's looking that direction. He's got a man there. Rowdy Rivera just off his fingertips. Coverage once again by Jace LeSueur.
I like to credit Jace LeSueur for good sportsmanship. Help
Rowdy up. Yep. Man, it looked like he had 88 that wasn't covered, sort of in that backside of the end zone. I thought maybe that's where he was going, but had his eyes set on Rowdy Rivera there. He'll be 3rd down and 1 for the first down from the 3.
Yeah.
Well, and here we go. Big 3rd down play here for the Elks. Marble in the shotgun, sends Trayson Merrill in motion. They're going to go that direction. Marble keeps. He's going to be drugged down by Clayton Smith. They're going to get a flag, probably a face mask and or horse collar. Big 78 Clayton Smith looked like he had the play blown up, but he's going to be whistled. Yep, definitely a face mask. He had every bit of his helmet there. When they teach not to do face masking, that's what they teach you not to do, right?
That was textbook. I don't think they have the 5 and 15 anymore, but that was definitely the more severe face mask.
So there's our half the distance to the goal foul there, Mike. So it will be an automatic first down. They'll mark it on the 1.5-yard line. Or maybe the 2-yard line, I guess. They're still talking with the line judge here as our officiating crew.
Yeah, we're not the only ones having trouble with the math.
Let's see, 1.5 plus 2. Referee will come over and visit with Coach Baca real quick. I would imagine here, Mike, we just see a steady dosage of Wiltbank would be my guess. If anyone else is going to touch the ball, probably Marble on a fake, right?
Yeah.
Draw the defense in for Wiltbank and then keep it for the touchdown. But if I'm the Elks, I'm thinking get it to my playmaker right here. Let's get on the board here.
Yeah, I think that's their best chance for success in the score right here is to just run it right at Snowflake.
Good drive by the Elk as they started this back on their 35 after a good return by Wiltbank. We'll see if he can capitalize on both ends now. As Marble's in the shotgun. Ball snapped to Marble. He's able to control it. Wiltbank up the middle. That's going to be touchdown Seth Wiltbank. That puts the Round Valley Elks on the board 36-6. Pending the extra point, could go 36-7. We'll see if they decide to go for 2. Looks like they may as they're leaving the bulk of their offense out there on the field. I don't see Kevin Flores coming over to kick. So it looks like they will go for 2. That's 3 minutes, 47 seconds left to go. And Round Valley gets on the board.
Credit the Round Valley Elks for staying at it.
Yep, no heads down, right?
Yep. They've developed such a winning culture here in the last years, 4 or 5, or 10 years probably.
Yeah, games like this do not happen very often as Marble keeps the ball. He's going to be met by Lance Christensen, keeps fighting for our yard. Wow, what a run by the quarterback, the sophomore QB, Riker Marble. Give him every bit of the game ball right there on that extra point conversion.
Yeah, that was an incredible run. He was not going to be denied.
Well, sort of the who's who of the defense for the Lobos, too. He broke Lance Christensen's tackle, Rhett Wangert's. My mind just went blank, too. Matthew Brimhall was out there. He broke a few tackles, and good for that young man as he's able to capitalize, giving the Elk the 2-point conversion for a 36-8 Lobo lead. We'll be back with the kickoff here. This is Show Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Well, we are back in the dome as you see the student section there for the Round Valley Elk as they will be set to kick off here. Snowflake looks to be anticipating an onside kick here as they've got a lot of guys up there on that initial line. We'll see if that is what Round Valley decides to do. And it is. They will onside it. It goes through a few Lobos. Ball on the ground, but is recovered there by Braden Lewis, number 24. Not a bad kick there.
No,
that could have potentially been some danger there.
It was a great kick, and several plays we've called that have been just well executed on both sides, and that was a great kick by Flores, and a great job by Snowflake recovering that.
And as you saw, Round Valley had some guys down there. If that ball takes one little hop or is mishandled, it's going to probably be Round Valley ball. But instead, as it stands, Snowflake will have the ball back. Caden Cantrell coming out to orchestrate another drive for the Lobos as they have the lead here. 3 minutes and 46 seconds to go in the third quarter. Cantrell from the shotgun once again. Looking to pass, looking bombs way. Never mind, goes middle of the field. He's got a wide open man in Lance Christensen. Still on his feet out to the 15-yard line.
Nico Pena.
And Nico Pena on the tackle, but not till after another 40-yard throw by Caden Cantrell.
Yeah, Snowflake's definitely working on all aspects of their offense there.
And honestly, Mike, I'm not sure Lance Christensen, we have not seen him on the offensive side of the ball very often. He's mainly been a defensive guy, and he's got 100-plus yards receiving tonight, closing in on 150. Cantrell once again from the shotgun, hands off this time to number 5, Rhett Wenger. He goes up the middle, still on his feet, out to the 2-yard line. Good hard run there by Rhett. Great blocking once again up front by the big Lobo offensive lineman.
Yeah, I just the depth has just taken over this game, and Round Valley's tired.
Yeah, and you can see it on that hole on that one right there as Wengert's able to gain about 14 yards, his second carry of the evening. Now we have Camden Brimhall and Jet McCrae flanking Cantrell. He's looking to pass, no bomb, nothing there. He slings it out to Jet McCrae, number 32. That's going to be a touchdown for the Lobos. They go 4 plays and punch it in for the touchdown to respond to what Round Valley just done offensively. And within about a minute, they're able to go the length of the field and score. 42-8 now stands the score, Lobos.
Yeah, it's a great job by Cantrell looking off that receiver and then waiting and being patient for Jet McCrae to come out in the flat.
Crockett in for the kick. Easton Butler to hold. Snap high, but controlled by Butler. Crockett up with the field goal. It's going to be no good as it goes wide left. Well, just under 3 minutes to go. Lobos up 42-8. This is Show Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7, iTalk1067.com.
Winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focused on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to support your goals and see you succeed. Visit npc.edu to see our programs. An academic advisor will get you on the right path to achieve your educational goals. Northland Pioneer College, expanding minds, transforming lives.
We're back live here in the Dome at Round Valley High School, where we find ourselves in a surprising game, Mike. We did not see this one coming. I figured we would see a tight ball game all the way through.
Yeah, this is definitely unexpected. Snowflake's they're just explosive, and Round Valley's just made some mistakes, and Snowflake has capitalized on it. But no, we expected a pick 'em game here.
Bill Crockett to kick off as it angles middle of the field to Wiltbank. Had a good return on the last one. He's going to come up middle of the field this time. He's got a seam. One man to beat. He's going to beat him. Oh, he gets pushed out of bounds finally at around the 49-yard line. I thought maybe those afterburners would kick in and we'd see Seth going down the sideline over there, but regardless, great return.
Yeah, he's a fun player to watch, and he keeps his shoulders square to the line of scrimmage. And again, got to credit them for not giving up. They're playing hard.
Well, at this point, you've played Snowflake to 14-8 basically, right, here in the second half. And that's, if you're Round Valley, that's what you're trying to play for, even though the score, overall the score of the game doesn't indicate that. You're trying to play them even here in the second half at the very least. So just under 3 minutes to go. Marble in the shotgun once again. Motions for Trace Merrill. Wiltbank, handoff, left side. He's met by a whole host of Lobo defenders. First there is number 24, Braden Lewis. Then also on the tackle, you've got number 62. That's Jacob Wagner as well, with Jordan Mowers, and on the big left side now too, Tony Munoz. So not a lot of room there for Wiltbank.
Now, what would be interesting is, Snowflake flies so fast the ball, maybe to see some play action.
Yeah, good call, Mike. Yeah, let's see what they do here. Riker Marble in the shotgun. Fakes to Wiltbank. Little play action, as you called it, down to Rivera. Good pass there by Marble. And there's guess who again for the reception. That's Mr. Rowdy Rivera as he hauls in. I've got it for his 8th catch of the evening. That one goes for 9.
Yeah, good play design there. They just, flew to the ball on the previous play, and then Round Valley did a good job of adjusting and taking advantage of that aggressive Snowflake defense.
Well, and with 1 minute 59 seconds to go here in the third quarter, they are going to move the chain, so that is a Comfort Fit Denture first down reception for Rowdy Rivera. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 44. They're now in Lobo territory. Marble in the shotgun once again, getting instructions from the sideline. Flanked by wide receivers on either end. Wiltbank in the backfield with him. Shotgun snap goes to Marble. Comes out, little hitch to Rivera. He picks it up. Going to get 4 or 5 here on the reception. Goes Rivera. That'll be his 9th of the game.
That kid has got great hands. He does a good job of catching it out in front of him. He doesn't let it get into his body. And, he's another fun player to watch.
Well, we mentioned it at the top. If you could pair him with Javon Ortiz, give Riker another weapon to throw to. No offense to the Stockton Browns of the world and some of the others. They've done a great job tonight, but Javon Ortiz is just that other explosive playmaker, right, for the Elks that they're missing tonight. Marble gets the shotgun snap. He's looking middle of the field to Trace and Merrill. Merrill was not looking. It's going to be picked off by Rhett Wangert as he takes it up the right side of the field. Going to be drug out of bounds.
Yeah,
just another break.
Miscommunication there. Trayson didn't have any idea it was coming to him.
Well, and you'll see on the replay here, Trayson Merrill, his back is just turned to the football as Marble saw him open, but Merrill was not ready for it. Ball goes right to Rhett Wangert. That's interception number 5 on the game for Riker Marble.
Yeah, and you got to feel for him, but give him credit. He's still in there. It's running hard like we saw in that 2-point conversion. And
yes.
He'll learn from this.
Well, these are the games that are invaluable, right, for a sophomore. These are the games that over the next 2 years he'll draw from this experience and come back even better.
He is a great player, and he's just going to get better.
Yep. They'll motion a couple of guys. Jeb McCray comes into the backfield with Cantrell. They're going to set him up as a blocker. Cantrell looking downfield. He's going to pick it up and run.
Morgan Arona on the tackle. Good
tackle there by Arona as Cantrell's able to barrel forward for just a couple.
On the defensive line for Round Valley, of course, those kids are playing offense too, and so they're just not getting much pressure on Cantrell like they were in the first of the game.
We saw them in the backfield a number of times, right, in that first half, especially the first quarter.
Right.
Well, once again, Cantrell has 2 running backs in the backfield with him. Double wide receiver set. Hand off to Jet McCray. He's going to sidestep one tackler, lunge forward for a 2 3-yard gain. Looks like they'll give him about 3 on the play. Jet McCray getting his first carry of the game.
So Morgan Arona again on the tackle.
Well, that'll do it for us here in the third quarter. Lobos up 42-8. We will have fourth quarter action when we come back. This is Show Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
I got this. Don't take time out of your busy day. Let Mountain Mobile Auto Glass come to you. All our technicians are certified by the National Auto Glass Safety Council. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass will give you $50 cash, free movie passes, and free dinner.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Now we are back with you here in the Dome as we start the fourth quarter. Round Valley finds himself in a big hole, 42-8. This does not happen very often to the Elks, does it, Mike? You know, you've been around this program a lot of years. There's not many teams that come in here and do this to them.
No, I haven't seen that. And you know, like I said, they've developed such a winning culture here, and it's been fun to watch. It's just things haven't gone their way tonight. And credit Snowflake. Snowflake's a great team.
Well, Cantrell in the shotgun will hand off to Camden Brimhall. Not going to get much, maybe just a yard. That'll bring up fourth down and about 3. And that's Camden Brimhall's just third carry of the second half. Looks like Snowflake will go for it here on fourth down. 4th and 2 on the 45 of the Elk. In the shotgun, quick throw out to Guevara. Guevara's going to have some room. Rowdy Rivera pushes him out of bounds, but not after Guevara picks up the Comfort Fit Denture first down and a gain of, we'll call it about 11. That'll put the Lobos in business as they look to put some more points on the board here. Just under 11 minutes to go, up 42-8. Lobos getting the play call in from the sideline here. Cantrell in the shotgun. He takes the snap, looking downfield, dances around a bit, getting pressured by the Elk, tries to pass it. That's going to be an incomplete pass. Signaled that he was trying to throw it, not a fumble. I believe that's what the line judge was trying to confirm with the white hat referee. They'll rule it an incomplete pass. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Who was that on the pressure? That was number 12, right?
Yeah, we don't have a number for him.
We don't have a number 12. Unknown player. And we've seen him in the backfield a few times too, darn it. Love to call his name. Cantrell pumps out to Tyler Clare. Going to be brought down.
Nico Pinion's had a great game.
He has been all over the field, hasn't he? He's been amazing tonight. That's Tyler Clare's first reception. Now I'll go for a gain of about 6. Cantrell with another completion as he finds himself having a very efficient game and finds himself well over 200 yards here at this point of the ball game. He's going to have trips out to his left, it appears, with Camden Brimhall in the backfield. Noah Baum down here working single coverage on Rowdy Rivera. Maybe keep an eye on that matchup. That's a fun one. Baum, he's looking Baum's way. Baum and Rivera right there. Baum slips through a tackle. He's going to stay on his feet and score. That's a 24-yard completion after Noah Baum does all the work.
Yeah, it was a great play, and that's 2 or 3 times that he's a strong kid, and he's just broken 2 or 3 tackles on that play. And Rowdy Rivera was right there.
He was great coverage, great defensive effort by Rivera. Baum just, as you said, Mike, just a big, strong kid, isn't he?
Yeah, it's obvious. And Snowflake has a great off-season workout, and they have great strength coaches, and it's apparent that these kids are working hard.
Butler for the hold, Crockett up for the kick. He completes this one, good. That will put it at 49-8. 10 minutes, 15 seconds. 10 minutes, 15 seconds left to go here in the second half, and that will be where we find ourselves on the other side of this break. There's the Show Low Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 1067 online on iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Show Low Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Show Low Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Show Low Ford has the best deal. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
It would have been nice to. I heard someone going to Alberto.
Welcome back to the Dome here. We find ourselves 49-8 Lobo lead. The visiting Lobos just coming in here and getting revenge after last year, Mike. And, you know, the Lobos have played a great game. We've talked a lot about it all night, but sometimes that revenge is a motivator. You know, that's the game they thought about. That was the one blemish on their season all year last year. You know they wanted to come in here and get this one.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, ball is low liner, fielded by Wilbank back at the 5. He's going to go straight up the middle, met by a few Lobos. Ended up being brought down by #1 Garrett Flake. And we're going to go down to Mr. Ron Everingham as he has a report for us on the sideline.
Yeah, on that note, I was at halftime. I was underneath here, and as they were taping up Tony Munoz, number 75 on the defensive line there, he was talking to his coach about how they've been waiting all year for this game. And so to your point, I think that's been a huge motivator for Snowflake. And even at halftime, they were talking about how they couldn't let up, and they had to revenge last year's loss. So we're seeing that play out.
Yeah, well said. Thank you, Ron, for that report. And I think there's really something to be said for a lot of that, Mike, is, you know, Snowflake had a great year last year, right? They capped it off with a state championship, but there was the one blemish. Round Valley got him, and it was a great game here, back and forth all game. And
yeah, you know, and in this day and age, you got social media, so
right.
there was a lot of back and forth, you know, trash talk or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that was definitely a thorn in their side.
Well, last year was Round Valley's first year up in 3A too, right? You know, there was a lot of talk on, can they hang with the 3A conference? You know, can they do all this? And they came in here and beat the state champs last year. So, yeah, it is. It's Snowflake definitely had some extra motivation coming into this one. Not saying that Round Valley didn't, but they've definitely laid the wood on it tonight and played a great game.
They definitely had it on their calendar.
Yes, no doubt. The Riker Marble back, handoff to Wilbank. Looked like the ball's on the ground.
So here's my question.
And it is signaled fumble and recovered by the Lobos. They're going to be at the 10-yard line with the ball.
So here's my question. Snowflake's got another, big rivalry game next week, and so at what point do you, start making sure that your players stay healthy?
Yeah, I would agree. It looks like it's this point right here, Mike, as we see Easton Butler running out into the huddle. That will be it for Caden Cantrell. We'll get you some stats on him here in a bit as he had a great game, but Easton Butler, the backup quarterback, is going to come in, and he will be flanked out there by Jet McCrae. We've seen him out there. Camden Brimhall, starter, still in the lineup. A few other wide receivers out there that we haven't seen, so looks like Lobos are actually going to move on the offensive line. They're going to get a false start here. Now moving back 5 yards, so 1st and 15 from the 15. I guess it'll be 1st and goal from the 15.
So we got an update from the Show Low Blue Ridge game, and it looks like Blue Ridge just scored, so it's 14-10.
Wow, Blue Ridge is playing Show Low really tough. I wouldn't have seen that one coming. Easton Butler in the shotgun here, takes a snap up over his head, ball's on the ground. Almost recovered there by Round Valley as Seth Wilbank saw that thing and an opportunity to go grab it, but Johnny on the spot is Easton Butler. And now will push them all the way back to the 28-yard line. 1st and goal from the 28. There's a lot of plays for this, right?
Yeah.
Just like what you work on in practice. 1st and 28, guys. Go get it.
Well,
another bobbled snap by Butler. He's looking to pass. He's under pressure, under duress. He goes down.
Look like Jaden Cisco and Gannon Earhart.
Jaden Cisco in on the sack. We've called his name a few times in that backfield tonight, and he's able to bring down number 11, Easton Butler. And that will be 1st and goal from the 35. So Snowflake has snapped the ball twice and done nothing but move back here. Butler still out there. To his right is Camden Brimhall. He's got trips also to his right. Takes a snap. This time it's clean. Butler looking to pass. Throws in front of Jet McCray. It will bounce in front of him and fall incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
Looks like Crockett's going to come out. Crockett's definitely got the leg. It's just, hopefully he has a nice, easy swing, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, from the 35, this will be about a 50-yarder. And we sort of talked about that on his previous missed attempt from 47. It's almost like he rushes it a bit sometimes on those real long kicks. And so we'll see if he can get a good foot into this one. Butler to hold. Good hold. Sam up with the kick.
Nice
It's
job.
got some distance. That's going to be good.
Yeah, he did a great job keeping his head down. And
great kick by Mr. Sam Crockett there, 52-yarder. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that's a school record, Mike. I think I had heard he had kicked the last school record at 48, so that one will be a school record at 52. But good kick there by Sam Crockett, and that will put the Lobos up 52-8 with 8 minutes and 43 seconds to go. As you see on the replay there, he drills it right down the middle. Good kick there by Sam. But we'll take a break here. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 1067, online at iTalk1067.com.
Winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focused on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to support your goals and see you succeed. Visit npc.edu to see our programs. An academic advisor will get you on the right path to achieve your educational goals. Northland Pioneer College, expanding minds, transforming lives.
that's a big weapon, too.
Well, and everything's showing up Lobos here as they find themselves up 52-8 after a deep field goal by Sam Crockett. He'll set the ball up on the tee to kick it, angling towards Rivera. He'll take it at the 2-yard line. He'll come out with it. He's got the edge there, looking to make some guys miss. Tackled out there by number 42 for the Lobos.
Braden Frost.
Oh, and there's Braden Frost, starting left fielder for the baseball team.
But, that's what I love about small schools, and, these kids get the opportunity to play, multiple sports. They're not having to choose.
No doubt about it, Mike.
You don't see that much anymore down in the valley in the bigger schools.
Yep.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. It sort of depletes that high school experience a little bit, doesn't it? Well, Snowflake running some linemen out. Still have a few of their starters in there. They've got Clayton Smith and Tony Munoz out there on the defensive line. Looks like a few other backups besides that, but Wilbank will get the handoff, and he'll be met by big Clayton Smith there, number 78, along with Tony Munoz and Braden Lewis. So still a few starters in there for the Lobos.
Clayton Smith's had a good game. He's he's hard to push off the line of scrimmage.
Well, between him and Tony Munoz anchoring that defensive line, and Jordan Mowers is no slouch. They really do. They've got some really good defensive linemen. And
yeah, they hold the line of scrimmage. So,
well, Round Valley here will find themselves 2nd and 10. 7 minutes to go. Marble in the shotgun formation. To his right is Wilbank. Trayson Merrill goes in motion. Marble looks to hand off to Wilbank, fakes it, takes it himself. He's going to get out to the right side, but brought down as Garrett Flake is able to string him out and takes down Marble for a loss of 2.
Yeah, when he makes up his mind and puts his foot in the ground, Garrett Flake is going to go somewhere in a hurry.
He is. He's got that nose for the football too, doesn't he? He's not a really big kid out there, as you see him standing next to Lance Christensen, who is not a big kid either, and Garrett Flake is still smaller than him. So
be interesting to see him have the ball in his hands.
Yeah, with the speed he's got, line him up on the outside or something, right? Marble once again with an empty backfield, looking for the quick hitch to Merrill, middle of the field. Ball is dropped.
Just a little bit behind him.
Yeah, not little off throw, as you said, Mike, on the throw, but that will bring on what appears to be the punting unit for the Elks. Marble will go back to punt. Running clock right now, so clock continues to move here. Just over 5 minutes to play. Lobos up 52-8. Marble back to kick. A little low snap. He is able to handle it, though. Gets a good kickoff. Ball goes to the right. Good Round Valley bounce as it kicks around about the 43-yard line. Goes the punt for Marble. And as they switch sides, we'll take a break. This is Show Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk106.7.com.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
We jump right back into the action here as Easton Butler remains at quarterback. He pitches out to number 30. That is Gage Papa in at running back. Picks up a gain of about 4 yards, does Gage Papa. I see a number of young underclassmen out there for the Lobos. Peyton Papa split out here to the near side of your screen, number 22. Ball handoff to Gage once again. He's going to go up the middle for a gain of about 2 or 3.
It's like Morgan Arona, and we've called his name several times.
Yeah, and him coming from his linebacker position, I remember watching him in our game that we called earlier with Round Valley, and he flies all around the football
Yeah,
field.
he's got a nose for the football, and he's got a wrestling background, and he's got that double leg takedown.
Perfect. Well, ball goes to Jet McCrae here at this point. He's going to get some hard-fought yardage as he goes out to just past the 50 at around the 48-yard line. That will bring up 4th and 1 yard.
Seth Wiltbeck on a tackle along with Morgan Arona. And again, you got to credit Round Valley for just playing hard.
And they're not bringing out the starters either, right?
No.
You guys are going to own this one, and let's go get better, right?
I don't know if they have anybody to put in.
That's a fair point, Mike. Fair point. Ball goes to Gage Papa once again with a flag coming in.
Trayson Merrill, another kid that's played a great game and hard.
Yep. And we're going to get a hold on the Lobos, so we'll see if Round Valley accepts that one. Well, I guess it was 4th down, right? So he'll just be declined. Round Valley ball. And I believe this is the first game I've seen Trayson Merrill without his big cast on too, right? He had a cast on his arm earlier in the year, and this is the first game I've seen where he's had that off.
Maybe that's going to help, on the offensive end. And I know they have thrown to him early in the year, but they definitely looked like they threw to him a little bit more tonight. So he could make up some of the loss for Jovan is.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that will bring up the Round Valley Elks as they get the possession here. Marble in the shotgun formation. Looks like we have a different running back out there with him.
Gage Baker.
Gage Baker gets a good run right up the middle.
Looks like a wrestling takedown there.
Yeah, that's wrestling season's almost here, boys. Yeah. Just wait a few more weeks. A good run there by Gage Baker. He's able to pick up about 8 yards on that, Gary. Round Valley into Lobo territory now, as they are at the 44-yard line of the Lobos. Once again, Gage Baker to the left of Riker Marble. Rowdy Rivera down here in your slot. Fake is Marble. Marble's going to go left, makes a stutter step, gets a block. He's got the edge. He's going to go. Garrett Flake finally pushes him out of bounds. That will be a Comfort Fit Denture first down run for Riker Marble as he gets out to about the 35-yard line where they'll spot the ball here. See that athleticism once again by Riker Marble as he's able to get the edge. Clock continues to run as we find ourselves now under 2 minutes. Round Valley looking to put some more points on the board here. Gage Baker once again to the left of Marble. Marble signals Merrill in motion, gives to Baker. Baker looks to get outside. He's going to be tackled from behind. Number 52, that's Justin Saminsky. Excuse me, that is 62, not 52. So that is Jacob Wagner on the tackle. He chased down Gage Baker there and brought him down for no gain on the play. It will be 2nd and 10. 1 minute, 20 seconds to go. Riker Marble in the shotgun once again. Flanked to his right are 3 wide receivers. Merrill now comes in motion. Snap, Marble, handoff to Baker. He's going to be brought down in the middle there. Number 66.
Bryce White.
Oh, Bryce White. Good tackle there by Bryce as you see him come off of that defensive end position. Finds himself in the backfield.
Another strong-looking kid there.
Yeah, Bryce is a well-built kid. I actually I know Bryce from outside and off the football field. He is he's a load. But when you're playing behind guys like Tony Munoz and Big 78, Clayton Smith, it's hard to find the field sometimes. But Marble will be in the shotgun formation once again. Fakes the handoff to Baker. Looking to get the edge. He's going to get out there, but being brought down by Braden Lewis, as well as a few other Lobos. That's Matthew Brimhall out there, helping up the Elks quarterback, and Marble coming up a little hobbled. That will do it for us, though, folks, as they will let the clock run down. That's going to be a Lobo win, 52-8, as they come into the Dome and get their revenge after the only loss they suffered last year coming at the hands of these Round Valley Elks. We will have your post-game wrap-up after this. Stick with us. It's a Show Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 1067 and online on iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focused on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to support your goals and see you succeed. Visit npc.edu to see our programs. An academic advisor will get you on the right path to achieve your educational goals. Northland Pioneer College, expanding minds, transforming lives.
I got this. Don't take time out of your busy day. Let Mountain Mobile Auto Glass come to you. All our technicians are certified by the National Auto Glass Safety Council. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass will give you $50 cash, free movie passes, and free dinner.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable. Always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Hungry for a win? Your stomach is always a winner at Aliberto's. Open daily 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., Aliberto's is the best place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner to satisfy your hunger for real fresh Mexican food. With locations in Shola, Wagon Wheel, Pine Top, Taylor, Heber, Eager, and Holbrook, they're ready to satisfy your hunger and help your stomach feel like a winner. Aliberto's. Real, fresh Mexican food.
Well, we are back here in the Dome as we've got a final of 52-8. Snowflake Lobos win it going away. Not what we saw, Mike. At the beginning of this thing, we thought this would be one to go right down to the end, but the Lobos offense proves to be a little overpowering tonight for the Round Valley Elks. And that was demonstrated by our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game. Live to smile, love your smile. We're going to go with Matthew Brimhall. This was a big turning point in the game. Marble is getting chased down from behind, getting pressured. He throws the ball as he's hit, goes right to Matthew Brimhall. He takes it in 30 yards for the pick six.
Yeah, definitely. I think it was a 15-0 game at that point, and Round Valley was driving, and he took a pick six, and then then we're looking at 19-20 to 0. So, and there was a lot of plays in the game. That you can talk about the pass to Noah Baum. And
yep.
So, but yeah, I would definitely say that really kind of almost sealed the fate of the Round Valley Elks. Big play.
Yeah, I feel like that was the play early in the game that just sort of cemented momentum in the Lobos' favor, right? It was early in that second quarter. It was the second interception thrown by Marble. The first one was really just a punt. We had talked about that at the time, but this one for Marble, that one really just seemed to cement the momentum in the Lobos' favor. So that's our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game. Beeler Orthodontics reminds you, live to smile, love your smile, Beeler Orthodontics. And that will move us right into the Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game. It's right here on your screen as you see Rhett Wenger just meet Riker Marble right in the middle of the field. And man, Marble's head sort of snaps back and everything. That was just a stick by Rhett as he just lays him out right there in the middle of the field, and that did sort of hobble Marble a little bit too. The kid's tough as nails, and he stuck it out, but it did sort of hobble him during the rest of the game.
Yeah, after that he had, it definitely affected some of his decision making, and makes me want to go put a neck brace on.
Yeah. We wouldn't get up for that.
Oh my gosh! And you got to credit Marble for getting up and playing. And he came back and made that great conversion play where he went through 3 or 4 players.
Yes.
And so, but Rhett Winger, definitely. And there were several. Jace LeSueur had 2 or 3 nice hits, and the Snowflake Lobos especially their secondaries, they're ball hawks.
Yeah, and that could have been our other Deemer's glass shattering hit is just mainly the turnovers, right? They forced 6 turnovers on the Elks, did the Lobo defense. That really shifted momentum all throughout this game. So that is our Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game. Need glass for your home or business? Deemer's Glass in Lakeside is hands down the best place to call. Quality glass at affordable prices. Deemer's Glass. Call 188-GLASSMAN. And that takes us to our Aliberto's player of the game. We're going to go Caden Cantrell as he throws 5 touchdown passes on the night. You see a pretty one there to Noah Baum. That's, you and I both said at the time that was probably one of the better passes we had seen all year. He hit Lance Christensen on a on a 40-yarder and a 65-yarder. The 65-yarder came at the very end of the first half to put the Lobos up 29-0 at halftime. Cantrell, I have him unofficially at 248 yards for the game. Very efficient as he was 19 for 26. So great game by Caden Cantrell. You know, as a senior, he wanted this one bad.
You know, and the other things, Round Valley was, especially in the first quarter, they were getting pressure on him, and he broke several tackles. Was tough to bring down, and so, yeah, and he throws a great deep ball. And so he was definitely instrumental in this win, and is in all the Snowflakes wins. He's kind of their key to their offense.
Well, and you see this one right here, that one, the one that's going on your screen right now to Lance Christensen, that thing was third down, as you see there on the yard marker, and it goes for 40 yards. And that was early in the second half. Lobos had gotten Round Valley stopped on their opening possession. They were third and forever, right. And that play right there for 40 yards really broke it open as well. So, yeah, great effort there by the senior quarterback. Had a host of guys around him that made plays as well tonight. And they continue on their roll due to the Snowflake Lobos as they improve to 8-1. 8-1. Round Valley will go to 8-1 as well. They each have one more game left in the regular season, and then it's playoff time. And both of these teams are going to be forces to be reckoned with. They're both good. Round Valley did not have their best game tonight. We haven't seen them turn the ball over like that all season long. So you clean some of those things up. You clean up the penalties, and expect them to be in the hunt again come playoff time.
They'll make adjustments, and they'll learn from their mistakes, and they'll be in the running for in the playoffs. So,
do you know if there's any hope of Ortiz coming back for the Elks this year? Have you heard any news on that at all by chance?
You know, I think it's doubtful that he comes back.
Okay.
I think it's an ACL. And,
is it?
Yeah.
Shoot.
So there was some talk about a special brace, but that's pretty tough, especially for a skill position. So
yeah.
And then we had news that Kiana Clark
hurt his knee tonight as well.
Yeah,
right?
So hopefully he makes it back and hope he stays healthy.
Well, we've got one more week of 3A East football. Next week we've got some big games. Round Valley goes to or does Winslow come up here?
Winslow, I believe, comes here.
Okay, and then Snowflake will travel to Show Low, I believe. I believe that's at Show Low, if I'm not mistaken. I may be wrong on that, so don't quote me.
Show Low always plays Snowflake tough. So.
Blue Ridge and Payson will be playing for a spot in the playoffs as well, as both of them find themselves on the cusp. Blue Ridge, do we have a final on that Show Low Blue Ridge game by chance?
The last score I heard was 14-10 Show Low, so I haven't had a final.
Well, regardless, it's going to be a fun week next week. We'll see what everything brings and what news we get out of each of these teams in the 3A East in the coming week. It's been a pleasure, Mike. I appreciate you being here. This has been fun.
Well, and then, while we're here, I'll just shout out to Derek Palmer and his family and hope they get well and recover.
Hey, amen to that. Yeah, we'll look forward to having Derek back with us next week. And stay posted here on iTalk. That way you know which game we're covering. My guess would be we'll be over to Snowflake and Show Low for that big one, as that will be for the region title next week. If you win, you're region champs on either one of those. So should be a great game. But I guess that's assuming Show Low hangs on and wins tonight.
Right.
But anyway, I am Abe Bodden for Mike Colwell. This has been a great pleasure. We appreciate everyone sticking around with us. Lobos win 52-8 and improve to 8-1 on the season and take hold of first place in the 3A East. So until next week, everyone, have a great week. We'll see you next time on iTalk 106.7 and online on iTalk1067.com.
All right, you guys are clear.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Show Low Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Show Low Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Show Low Ford has the best deal. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at ShowLowFord.com.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7, KNKI Pine Top, and iTalk1067.com. Brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Octopus Car Wash, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Little Bluebird Studios, Comfort Fit Dentures, Alberto's, and Summit Regional Medical Center. This broadcast has been a copyrighted production of iTalk 106.7 and Country Mountain Airwaves, a Kopaniki communications station. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of this broadcast without the expressed written consent of iTalk 106.7 or Country Mountain Airwaves is strictly prohibited. For more information on this game and other games around the region, go to iTalk1067.com.